I accuse you of eating too much sugar in that cake.
Alright, we'll sort back over now.
But I remember just being perplexed by
It's
what the hell? What kind of stupid name is Butcher Nan? Like 5 sessions in, I suddenly yell out, Buchanan! He means fucking Buchanan!
What?
There was a character, they were doing one of these Space 889 adventures, and there was a character called, it was actually called a Cthulhu, actually.
Yeah.
It was no
Master,
Alphatep.
yeah,
Master
Master
Alphatep.
Alphatep.
There's some character called someone Buchanan, and
I called him Butcher Nan
it was
because
just Butcher Nan.
I can see that.
it's spelled Butcher Nan.
It is spelled
Very
Butcher Nan.
I just
But
assumed
I
it was an
look at
old
this
type
and
like Jebediah or
I look
something.
at this and I see Meg. And I look at this and I can't see Meg.
Oh, yeah, it's slightly different.
Oh, Meg. Sorry.
It's just in a different order,
Yeah.
just to keep you on your toes.
I'm laughing about all these little jokes that are part of the character's background, and I'd forgotten about all this, such as, so chemistry is 8, electric repair 8, explosives 8, dodge 2, geology 4, credit rating 21.
That's all you need. That's all you need in life is a credit rating. Work for Donald Trump.
Is this a D20 system? I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got to roll under the number or something, don't
Oh
you?
yeah, the vice presidential
You,
debate
you,
was
roll,
today.
you roll the
And it was a
d20,
bit of
Yeah.
you add your
wasn't it?
skill, and if
Don't
it's
really
20 or
know.
more, you have
Oh,
succeeded.
right, okay.
And if you roll a natural 20, you go up
You go
one.
up one, that's right. Now it's
It'll be all
coming
over
back.
YouTube by tomorrow.
Short version, Vance did better than Waltz.
Really?
Oh.
That's not what I want to hear.
But on the other hand, Walls didn't do anything fatally bad.
Okay.
He did deny that. I know he denied that Trump lost the last election, but I guess he was going to have to do that, wasn't he?
You kind of have to do that if you
According
want
to
Trump.
Mustafa Bayoumi, it was a civil encounter with no overwhelming winner.
Yes.
So it had no effect on the
Ben
election.
Davis said Vance made extremist Trumpism sound moderate and reasonable.
Yes, I think that's an ongoing danger.
Lloyd Green says 90 minutes that won't move the needle.
Yeah, that's a fairly consistent
Okay.
analysis I've been hearing.
Trump's on 44% at the moment, so according to 538.
I still say he's got Buckley's.
I think, I have this quiet hope that when it comes down to it, he'll get annihilated.
I hope so too.
I have
I've
to
got a
go.
quiet hope, but it's being cudgeled into submission by existential dread.
You used the wrong word.
Yes, deliberately.
It was a joke. He does
I
that
do
from
understand
time
it. In fact, it makes a
Look at
good.
that.
It makes a good portmanteau because you get to be crudgeled is to be turned into crud.
Butcher Dan has come to cudgel you.
Oh dear.
I have to vote again soon.
I will say,
Yeah, Epping by-election.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we have to
Not
go.
me.
I have to go
Thank
back.
God.
I have to go back to the polls and vote again.
Do you at least get another democracy sausage?
I hope so. hope
So,
so.
what happened that caused this by-election? Was there a...
Oh, someone stepped down. It's so it's state. I'm pretty sure it's state.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's New South Wales.
yeah.
Yeah, local members stepping down, and so they need to replace them. The local Liberal lady's been canvassing. She was standing outside of Epping Station
Oh,
giving out
yes,
flyers the other
yes,
day.
this is my handout. Of course.
haven't heard a peep out of Labor or the Greens or anybody else. Presumably someone other than the Liberal Party standing.
Is the Liberal Party standing?
Well, definitely the Liberal Party are definitely standing. I don't know about anybody
I
else.
would definitely hope so. I hope they'd learned their lesson.
My brothers, when he heard about that situation where the Liberals had forgotten to put a whole bunch of their candidates in, he said, that is very, very close to you had one job territory.
Apparently, I don't know what the outcome has been. I haven't really been checking the details of the outcomes, but I voted for my local albino, and I hope he won.
Vote for your local albino.
The local Labour councillor just happens to also be an albino person.
I did love.
Oh, okay.
I did love the in the Hornsby region, one of the candidates had was on their posters, vote for me. At least I remembered to put my for me.
Okay.
I guess
cheeky.
arguably I voted for the whitest white man on the ballot, which is true.
Whiter than Michael?
Whiter than Michael. You can see the pinks in his eyes.
Like a little rabbit.
You're a bad man.
Ah,
He's a good bloke, actually. He's been on council for a
there
while.
we go, Ray. You paying for all this? Yes, you've got a
Yes.
calculator and everything. Excellent.
1834.
I'll have 2 of these and 6 of those.
Alright, can we begin while Ray enters, or we can't possibly start while
Okay.
he's...
This has arrived for each of you.
Oh,
For each of us?
Another letter.
Who's it from?
Read it to us, Jono.
You are cordially invited to witness the archaeological find of the century,
Oh,
to be held on the great enclosure Gizr el Madir, Egypt. Attendees will meet at the Cairo Hotel, August the 4th. Sir John Craven Garden, 5th Baronet of Temple Mall. Oh, Johnny, he's a good fellow.
oh. We should get on the when's the, we've got to get there by steamer. Oh no, we can get there by flying machine. We have one of those, don't we?
No, you don't.
Don't we? Don't we have an ether?
That belongs
ship?
to somebody else.
Oh.
And I'm not sure how many of you even know this guy
Oh,
anymore.
Mr. Binky.
Yeah.
Captain Binky.
Captain
When was the
Binky.
last time you met Captain Binky?
I don't know. Do we,
Your character wasn't even alive.
we'll have to pack our trunks and get on a steamer.
If you look up information on this place, you will discover that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, it's an information dump.
Saqqara in Egypt. Gizr el Mudir. The structure has a rectangular shape and measures 650 by 350 metres. The colossal structure walls consist of 2 outer double walls, constructed using roughly hewn limestone, located 15 metres apart. The space between the double walls was filled in ancient times with roughly crushed stone and a combination of gravel and sand. The actual elevation of the walls eludes experts. Surveys of the structure reveal that the walls rise to a height between 4.5 and 5 metres at the structure's northeastern corner. Given the construction style and shape, Egyptologists estimate the walls once stood at least 10 metres in height. The northern parts of the structure appear to be much better preserved than the southern areas. Measurements of the structure reveal its western wall is around 30 metres shorter than the eastern wall. The southern wall of Gizr el Mudir likely consisted of 2 parallel walls that formed the entranceway to whatever was meant to be inside of the enclosure. Interestingly, this same pattern was later used to construct the pyramid complex of Djoser's Step Pyramid, which I happen to know is also at Saqqara.
Hey, map.
And there's a map. I'm not reading that out to you because it's a map.
Imagine trying to explain a map to a blind person.
Have you ever seen Weird Al Yankovic's movie where he's got a blind character using a Rubik's cube, and what he does, he turns it and holds it to this other guy and goes, "Is it done yet?" And he goes, "No." "Is it done yet?" "No."
So there's this paleontologist guy, this Dutch paleontologist who's completely blind, has been blind since he was a child. I don't think he was blind at birth, but he's been blind for most of his life. And he's an absolute dead set expert on the shape of shells.
Right.
So he just feels the shell, and he's just got a 3-dimensional model of what that looks like in his brain. It's just amazing.
If you're going to do one thing, do it well.
Do it like he's just an absolute master at going, okay, that's shape, and you get, well, that's clearly a different species to that one because it feels different.
And he can call it whatever he likes. It's a Globnitch.
All set.
The act elevation of the walls. That's,
I think that means actual.
Yeah, it's kind of gibberish, but anyway. Eludes experts. Why does it? Because it's
They're trying to figure out what it was like when it was.
when it was intact and it's not currently intact.
Correct.
So there must be Cybermen in the basement or something. We'll find out.
There's always Cybermen in the basement.
Cyberman in the basement. You will defeat them with the power of love.
Okay, so this is the actual.
Seriously? We will?
Oh, Jesus, I hope not.
I found.
Everyone kiss!
I found gold dust works better.
Yes.
Nick Yerkit. So one of these buildings.
It's the great enclosure.
Ah.
To your left.
Yeah, that definitely looks like it's where you store your Cybermen. Down in there. That's a 3D model. So this is a real place in real land?
Yeah.
In the real world.
In
Is this
the
in the real world?
Does this exist?
Is this in real life?
Can we go there? This place called London. You didn't just make it up, did you?
Lines and lines and lines.
This Sir
London.
John Craven Carden, the 5th Baronet of Templemore.
Yeah.
What do
Yes,
we
Johnny.
know- what do we know of him?
Oh,
Anything? Have we heard of him?
I knew him back at school.
I think you should all have some sort of. God, what is the skill? He says. Aha!
History. No.
I may never
Archaeology
see London
would be the
ever
best
again.
one.
Oh, good. I like that.
Or
No, can I roll on archaeology?
archaeology or heraldry.
Heraldry.
Yeah, because you know about his lineage.
Hang on, do you
or
have-
you
No,
know
I
his-
don't have help.
Or you
It's
know
not here.
about he's a
We've got Hyde, we've
famous
got history.
archaeologist.
Okay, take history.
Can I choose archaeology since I've got?
I've got an
Yes.
archaeology of 8.
Whichever's higher.
Okay.
I thought I had one for that.
No, 16.
What are you looking for?
I need to go.
Archaeology's
Do
on
we
here.
do we add the
Yeah.
do we add the
You add the number to the
Yeah.
number you rolled, and
Cool.
if it's 20 or more, you have
But
succeeded.
heraldry
I have
is
failed.
on here.
No, I failed as well.
So I only know completely pointless stuff about him, like what he was like at school.
So how do we? What do I roll? A D20?
D20. Do you want a D20, Doug?
Eh, eh,
You can roll this one now. I'll get you your own. Roll it towards me.
5
Yeah, roll
plus
shit for me as well.
3 is 8.
Remember, if you roll a 20, you go up one.
God, that's not
Well,
going to
that
happen.
didn't happen.
Now, since you've all failed, you may now use library use to look this guy up.
Apparently, we need to know about
There you
it.
go, Dave. Borrow that.
Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome, Dave.
I found a YouTube video of this old comedy skit, and it's called "These Other Daves I Know." I'll have to send it to
Yeah,
you.
please send it to me.
It's hilarious.
Oh, God.
Don't waste your roll.
Ah,
Are we gonna do library use now? Is that what?
Yeah, everyone do library use.
I think I did well this time, assuming high is good.
That's not. Oh, library. I've got 0 in library use. Does that mean I can't?
I'll just
Good.
roll, maybe you'll get a 20.
You don't get an adjustment. That's all.
No, I got a 16.
Excellent. You
So
failed.
how does
I
this?
failed
How does this
library
work?
use.
How do I roll to succeed?
For the 4th time,
Yes.
you roll the dice, add it to your skill. If it's 20 or more, you have succeeded.
Well, that sucks because I rolled an 18, which is high, but I have a library use of 0.
God, we're all idiots. None of us can get into a library. Urban, help us.
I can't. I have
God.
zero.
Ray, your new character. What do you have in library use? Now's the time to fudge it and write down something.
Ray's looking it up on the internet.
The interwebs.
2. I've got 2.
Oh well, that's better than us.
Give me a die.
If you'd rolled
There's one right
if you'd rolled
there.
18 like I did, you'd succeed.
That's a 10%.
hang on 18. Oh no,
17, you still.
17.
No.
Missed
I
by
rolled
one.
I rolled a total of 17.
I mean, none of my skills are much higher.
You have no memory of this guy, and you have failed libraries.
Fantastic. Now let's go find him. And ask him all about himself.
You hop on a steamer and travel down the.
Several months later,
Down the. It's not
Down
going
the
to take you
River Nile?
several months.
where are we now?
London, I assume.
We going to
This is
Egypt?
This is
Yes.
not ancient times. This is 1899. We can
We
travel.
live in the future
We
now.
can travel
few
very
weeks at
quickly.
least.
It only takes several days to get to Cairo.
Take a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's what I said. A couple of weeks. Okay.
So you travel by steamer to Cairo.
Yes.
On the dock,
Oh,
Sir
'cause we
John
can go up
is
the
waiting
Nile
for
and
you.
But we don't recognise him because we
Oh.
know nothing about him. Is he?
No,
I don't think he
sign?
recognises him.
He
Yes.
better.
No, I recognise him. I just don't know anything useful.
Excellent.
Johnny!
Viscount.
Eddie.
Viscount Eddie.
Yes.
He doesn't talk like this. What am I doing? Hello there. Yes, it's you.
It's
Good
me.
to see you, Johnny.
It's good to see you. Oh, the memories. Yes.
Ah,
Has there been memories?
boarding school. It was
Oh, you
the
went
best
to
days of
boarding
our lives, so they tell us.
Had to leave though.
Yes, why did you have to leave, Johnny?
school.
I inherited the viscountness. No, I didn't. The barony.
Ah, that would do it, yes.
I had more money than I could do with,
Yes, that would do it, yes.
so I took up archaeology.
Just decided. Sorry.
You've just decided.
You
Excellent.
dislike us
Sorry, I
intensely.
didn't mean that. I didn't mean to interrupt your flow.
What is the momentous decision?
I've just decided that I'm going to be one of those kind of modern actors in modern shows where I've got a completely English character and I'm black.
Excellent.
All right.
You're a black and white minstrel.
No. Like on the you'll see a BBC historical show and half the
Yeah,
characters
that's
will
black
be-
and white minstrels.
No. A modern
No.
BBC show.
Oh,
I don't mean the 1970s, Peter,
Where the King of England is black and nobody bats an eyelid. Yes.
where
Yeah.
lots of characters are just, Indians or West Indians or whatever, and they just play.
Nobody notices.
They just play characters.
Oh, you mean the modern BBC? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's referring to. My God. God.
So we're not allowed to,
What
to
a
look at you and
journey
say,
that
now
was."
Sambo, what are we going to do with you?
No, that would be bad.
Let's not say that word ever again.
Nonsense. Everything stays on the internet forever.
We can replay it back again and again and again and put it on permanent loop. Oh God.
Well, I leave my bags for him to carry.
There you go, my man. Now that my guest is thoroughly refreshed, he wants to beat you to death.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's the Marquis of Queensbury.
Oh God, I've been belted the shit out of him.
The Marcus
They'll never forget that.
smacked him about like a
That was great.
PAB.
Red-headed stepchild.
It was
Yes,
an excellent learning experience.
we will sojourn to my hotel where I have room for everyone.
That
Thank
would
you,
be
sir.
magnificent.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Johnny.
Lovely.
It was
The,
so
um,
appreciated.
Yes.
Yep.
This is
Why-
so
why-
exciting.
You own the Cairo Hotel?
No,
doesn't-
No, he's just
I
booked
just
out a suite.
rented the entire floor.
Yeah, it's like a
As
normal
one
person.
would.
Oh,
That's
Just
a normal
rented the
person.
entire hotel for,
Oh.
for the decade.
lovely.
I apologise for my friends. They're not used to how
Oh.
things are done, Johnny.
Why have we been invited?
Let's get Jono to ask him.
I'm glad you asked.
Thank you, sir. Most interesting.
Why did you invite all these yobbos?
I heard you have much experience at these sort of adventures.
Oh,
And at previous expeditions, I've always ran into some sort of trouble.
Right.
I thought I should have some reliable people around.
Yes, just in case there's Cybermen in the basement.
What's a Cyberman?
I don't know.
But we'll find out, I'm sure.
We'll wait for that crossover.
Your knowledge of the land will be great.
Okay. Yes. So why? Oh, so you've invited us to problem solve potentially.
Oh, Peter,
It's a bit of a
Yes.
worry that
is this
preemptively
archaeological
troubleshooted.
site west of Cairo?
Yes!
But it's a very specific west of Cairo.
Well, it is actually southwest.
Oh, there you go. That's
Saqqara is real.
Yeah, I know that bit. It's just an old joke
Oh, right.
from a former time.
Before we die.
If I'm remembering correctly, most
Well, we're
of the
trying
burial
Peter
sites
was
were
jamming
west.
something. I can't even remember what it was anymore. Peter was a jam. and we were trying to find some place, and it's like, and the information we had was west of Cairo, and it's like, that is almost useless. How far west? You know, Benghazi, Algeria,
They would try to use
New York.
They
How
were-
far west of
they were trying-
Cairo?
they would try to use the Necromicron as like a geosat locator.
Oh, is that what it was? And that's what we got. That's what we got back.
Sir John.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, may I call you Sir John?
Yes.
Oh, good. You may
It's
call
my
me.
name.
You may call me Mr. Argent.
Or the Seldon.
What trouble are you expecting per se?
Oh, the usual thing. You know, natives wanting more money,
Yes.
whirlwinds,
Yes.
Mummies.
occasional bandits, maybe. Not as many these days, though.
So, what exactly have you discovered?
Bats.
I think I've discovered one of the oldest tombs in Egypt.
Untouched,
the earliest-
unopened.
Well, hopefully. No, actually not.
What?
I'm glad you asked.
Did ask. I thought I might as well try and push the blood on. Sorry.
I'll finally be able to prove that aliens built the pyramids.
Ancient astronomical
In this,
theorists
in this,
say
in this
this.
world, isn't that kind of just proven science?
Which gives me the T-shirt I can wear next week.
What?
In the world of, yeah, I mean, this being the world of space,
Yes,
Sir
1899,
John, I'm listening.
isn't that actually?
I have discovered
known
this
fact?
manuscript from the 9th century.
Right.
BC, I assume.
No, AD.
Oh.
Right.
Written by some native fellow about another native fellow.
I
Right.
see.
Maybe
Most
look at this
fascinating.
manuscript.
Yes, it's a tome and a half.
Oh God, it is too. He wasn't lying.
Read it out.
No, I'm not going to ring it. This is insanity.
I'll do it.
How does the Xanadu voice do you have?
God, okay. And so it came to pass one day that Al Sayed, is that right, was travelling to
Ephesians, verse
Sagara
5.
from Abu Ghurab when he came upon a sizable outcropping of stone with which he was quite familiar, having passed by that place many times before. On this day, however, his attention was drawn to it by a change in its appearance, whether as a result of a quake or the work of the Daijin in the night. Jinn, is it? Sorry. Several massive stones had been moved and much sand displaced, revealing a large fissure in the wall of the ledge. When Al Sayed went down to examine the crevice, he found it was wide enough for a man to enter. As he went in, he saw a brilliant light in the distance, deep within the stone. Eager to understand the meaning of such a strange illumination from within a stone, he made his way further into the narrowing passage. As he neared the source of the light, he realized, as he told it to me, that he was passing through a type of wall that had reached the other side.
Oh, what?
Feeling his way along the rough-hewn walls, he struggled to maintain his footing on the steep, winding stair, when by chance his hand came upon a small niche in the wall. In it, Al Sayed felt the contours of an object, small yet weighty. As he grasped it, he
You need
determined
background music.
it was some type of statue. He withdrew it from the niche and placed it within his robes. With some difficulty, he pressed his body through the nearly impassable opening in the stone and stepped into a place that confounded his senses. Behold! A great tomb spread out before him, its broad avenues paved with diamonds? Yes,
Diamonds.
and pearls, and its arches built of gold and silver. As he made his way through the passageway, he
Golden
met
arches.
not a soul. It's not a Macca's rain. The entire structure was utterly deserted, left to the devices of the scarabs and the scarpians. Yet, the site was not a ruin. Every stone was in place, every archway intact, every doorway secure. It was as if everything was as it was at the moment of the Maker's departure. As Al Sayed explored the wondrous place, he came upon a great entrance. Al Sayed ascended the marble steps and entered the sanctuary. There he saw an enormous black idol of a god he did not recognize, which puzzled him, as he had therefore been confident of his familiarity with all the known deities of the world. The inscriptions, too, confounded him, written as they were in an unfamiliar script. Al-Sayed wondered at the strange god as he took pains to observe it from all sides. When he came to the rear of the idol, instantly, a flash as of lightning on a moonless night, the darkness that engulfed him vanished and everything around him was as bright as a market at midday. But more than that, he could see through the walls that had been his guide in the murky darkness, and beyond them to the temple above, and beyond that to the entire desolate city in which he found himself. He could see beyond the city and beyond the desert. Lo! Al-Sayed could see even to the walls of the Dimashag and beyond, for wheresoever he chose to look, therefore he could see.
What the hell is happening?
Al-Sayed made great haste away from the temple of the strange god, and filling his purses with the diamonds and the pearls as he returned to the cleft in the wall. He attempted to leave the city as he had come, but the many purses filled with treasures prevented his passage. So he emptied his purses within the walls of the tomb and retreated with only the mysterious statue that he had taken from the niche in the wall of the stairway beneath the tomb of the strange god. As he ascended from the place, a great Riahamala blew up from the south. I probably butchered that. So Al-Sayed set out for Sagara at great speed. Turning to look behind him, he saw the red sands of the desert swirling around the place he had been, sealing up the entrance to the fissure and obscuring it from view once again. This is the way that Al-Sayed came to possess the statue of the Black God, as it was told to me, Wahid al-Najem, by Al-Sayed himself.
Story was
Yeah,
made.
that's the last bit.
Okay.
I want to see what that word you were struggling with was.
Oh, it's just like, it's...
It's all in weird font just to
Yeah.
make it harder to read.
It was harder to read, but I enjoyed the story.
Ria Hlamria.
See, I didn't do so bad.
Ria Hamria. Blah blah.
And that was pretty close to what I said.
Ria
What's that
Hamria.
guy's full name?
Al-Sayed
All I can say to all of this is,
Abdul.
you're,
Is
Hassan.
that him?
you're telling me that he took the one thing that he took was a little black god.
Little black god.
Well, what could possibly go wrong is all I can say.
800 AD, you said. Well, 9th century, 800s.
Very valuable.
So, probably Muslims by then,
Yes, of course.
or maybe Coptic Christians.
Possibly, but I believe he was Muslim.
Al-Sayed. Yeah. It's an Arabic name.
Yes, undoubtedly.
Because Al is the
Jaleel.
yes, the definite article.
The definite article, everything's Al. Al this, Al that.
Of course, despite superstitious gibberish, clearly this is one of the most ancient tombs ever discovered.
Sounds like,
And you have
sounds like a real acid trip, I'm going to say.
and you found your way in.
Not yet,
He's looking for
but
the
I
fizz.
believe I pinpointed the location.
What, of this niche where we can squeeze
Yes.
in and go through?
Yes, within the great enclosure.
I have a feeling that
One
we're
of the
going to find
oldest
a little
burial
old-
chambers in Egypt.
Because I have a good idea about how these things go, I excuse myself, go out to the marketplace and make sure that I've got plenty of ammunition and come back.
So this little statue
Okay, which we don't have.
that the tale tells of, do we have that? Is that a thing that is
No, I haven't been able to find that.
But why your interest in this?
Why? Because it's the discovery of the ages.
bloody cool!
It's
What's
my
wrong with you?
thing.
Okay.
I'm Egyptologist man.
It is a thing that could be known!
Right.
And not only could it be known, there's so much that could be taken back to the British Museum.
Yes, preserved forever.
They'll be
preserved
fated
in its rightful
by the
place.
society,
But I'm
the Royal Society.
I'm confused. There seems to be no danger here. He went in, he observed something, he tried to take a whole lot of money and he couldn't squeeze back out, so he just took the statue. He wasn't harmed in any way. Well,
Of
what
course not.
do we know? What else has happened to Al Said?
No.
He disappeared from history.
He wasn't someone important.
Yes.
He was just some guy who found something. Whereas I will be some man who finds something.
Not only that, we don't even get Al Said's story. We get Al Wahadi's man version of it.
Legion.
I'm sorry,
What you-
Sir John, but I hate to sort of ask what's in it for us, but what's in it for us?
The fame.
Didn't he just say we'd be feted by the Royal Society?
I mean, that would be rather nice, but
We can present an abstract.
what he's trying to say is when we're on Mars, my friend here is actually a god. That
I was just going to let that just slide under there. So the fame, I'm thinking.
I know that, but God's a dime a dozen. I've dug lots of gods up. One day someone might dig you up.
It could happen quite
Do you
soon.
think you're going to rise from the grave and slaughter your desecrators? Of course
I mean,
not.
that's what they usually do.
Speaking of which, Jono, since you're in two places at once,
Oh, am I?
what were you doing at the marketplace?
I was being funny. I said
Oh,
I know how things go, so I sneak out to the marketplace, get lots of ammunition, and come back.
I'm just going to assume you did that. Now, take a perception check with a -4 mod.
And bring your Gatling gun. Gonna need it to mow down the mummies that are coming our way.
Okay. With a -4 mod. Make it easily.
Oh, you get distinct impression you're being watched. What do you do?
Don't make it obvious. Don't make it
Rather, I rather find this quite enjoyable. So,
Reader.
And here's his voyeur tendency we didn't know about.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I'm
I
in
like
the-
watching me.
I
I'm
like
in
the
the
idea-
dark and I'm watching you.
It's-
Call me now.
not that sort of light.
Swipe right. Swipe right.
I rather enjoy it on the grounds that I know something terrible is going to happen wherever we go, and it's at least good to know that it's already starting. So
An
anyway,
adventure is on the footing.
I start looking for places where I can either lose my pursuer or where I can turn around in such a way that I can get a good look at them.
Okay. Don't see anyone out of the ordinary.
Take some photos of those so I have a copy.
Okay.
Hold them up
I
to
take
the screen.
I take another couple of steps as though I didn't know anything was going on, but
No.
I then quickly turn round the street corner and just and try and look out of the corner of my eye as I do. I'm very carefully avoiding blind corners and places where there's nobody around.
Take another perception check and just tell me what the result is.
9 plus 16. Is it still -4?
No,
Okay, so the result is 25.
25. Okay. Think you may have saw a woman ducking away in an alley.
Ah, he's used to
You're not
watching
sure.
him wherever he goes.
No, that's more your area of expertise. All right, but did I see which particular alley it was?
Sorry?
Did I notice which alley it was that she seems to have ducked down?
Not real. There's like a plethora. There's a plethora of alleyways in the marketplace in Cairo.
Okay. I'm very much keeping an eye.
Yes.
Keeping an eye out. I'm looking, and I'm very carefully turning left and right and trying to see with the corner of my eye at all times, because that allows you more peripheral vision. The peripheral vision is very much better for seeing movement. And
Okay,
I keep walking back towards the hotel
Yes. You return to hotel.
without further incident.
Take another perception check.
She's right behind you.
18.
She's gonna stab you now.
Nothing unusual.
Nothing.
Oh God, she's onto you now.
There is a cat in the doorway that greets you and rubs up against your leg.
Oh fuck! It better not. Can you get rid of it before I have to walk into the hotel? He knows I have a fear of cats.
Oh, what
He's
am
done
I
it on
afraid of?
purpose. Get rid of the
You mongrel.
freaking cat before I have to walk past it.
You get rid of the frickin' cat. I'm terrified of animals.
Oh Jesus! All right. Well, you won't be staying in that hotel.
Oh well, if you
I-
burn down the
I
hotel.
can deal with a cat.
You
I'm not afraid
gingerly,
of cats.
avoid the cat and tiptoe
I'm only
Yep,
afraid
Into
of
the red
creatures.
hell.
Gingerly avoid
Mental
ginger.
disorders.
Yes. Flee up the stairs and join the rest of the group.
Yes.
The cat can tell that you're afraid of it. It follows you.
Now, what were we talking about before that happened?
You were GMing it would.
If I was GMing, it'd have wings. It would fly up and be sitting on the windowsill waiting for you.
Thank you for that. I like I said, I thought that was I was being funny, just saying I could just go out and grab more ammunition and come back.
Oh, did you buy more ammunition?
Oh yes, I
Yes.
bought more
Oh,
ammunition.
God, if you were in the marketplace, I hope you did.
I just quietly passed
Yeah,
around
many
bags of
bullets.
ammunition to everybody.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yay, we have ammo.
Anyway,
So my character, who's been writing up all these details because he's a good newspaper man, does ask when we actually plan, when the Sir John actually plans to head out to the archaeological site and actually open up the tomb.
Oh, I think first thing in the morning.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
good.
After breakfast, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Okay.
with some good fortifying kippers.
Yes. So all we need to do now is have some dim-dims and get a good night's sleep.
Is
Is
the
it
cat
easy
still
to
there?
get kippers in Cairo?
Well, if we're
I
English,
imagine
yes.
so. It's on the-
You get 10 kippers.
Is the cat still there?
Ugh.
Everyone take a perception check.
Oh God, the cat means something.
21.
No, it just means the GM's got a joke he's
the
running with
cat's
it.
like
So,
an evil
as in,
spirit or something.
Like my perception's 25, and I'm still rolling. Is that right?
Yes, you might roll the 1.
I didn't. I had a 7.
Where's perception?
32.
Jono, there's a cat in the window of your hotel room, and you notice another cat in the hallway.
I got a natural 20 for my perception check.
And so does Ray, and Ray goes up 1.
Ray goes up one. In everything. No, just 100%.
In
Okay.
fact, passing a nearby door, Ray sees another cat out in the street.
Jesus.
Oh God, what's happening? We're gonna get
I
swamped
just
by
bark at the
cats.
cat and go,
It's a catastrophe.
It's like the beginning of
Please
Hitchcock's Birds. Only
yes,
it's
and I
like-
close the window.
This is kind
Hot
of
day that it
terrifying.
may be, I'm closing the window because I don't
If
want
everywhere I look, there's a cat, I'd start freaking
Not only
out.
that, it was a perfect catastrophe.
Oh,
Oh dear.
It's a catalanche.
What's your name?
Dr. Dave, that was terrible.
Okay, so Egypt, cats, where they all think that they're freaking gods, and some of these probably are or something.
You all have a good night's sleep and do not dream of cats.
Unfortunately, I dream of other
When
Are
you
they
wake
all gone
up-
in the morning?
There's 10 cats on the
Sitting
bed.
on your bed, looking at you.
I'd be freaking out if I just saw cats everywhere.
Cheshire cats.
Oh
No,
my
there's
God.
no cats lying on your
There's
stomach
no
when
cats.
you wake up.
Excellent.
No,
That's
they're all
good.
smothering your face.
That actually happened to me.
oh dear.
My cat went to sleep on my face while I woke up. And
Do you have a cat?
Used to.
No,
years
you-
and years ago, I just yelled because I didn't know what it was.
Well, once when I was asleep, a green tree frog landed on my face. That freaked me out quite a bit.
It would.
Once when
at-
I was asleep, I woke up and there was a mouse spider about that far above my head.
Oh God!
At the moment, one of the things that's bothering me a little when I'm doing my work is that my daughter's damn cat keeps wandering past the computer. Just it comes and it starts randomly typing on my
Yeah,
computer.
Oh,
it's
dear.
right, so it's a fun game.
And you're worried it's going to reformat your hard drive.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yes.
Damn creature.
At breakfast, take a
Yeah.
perception check.
For everybody?
20,
Yeah.
20.
Um,
1. I failed. Does that mean I go down a level?
No,
5, 7, 37.
Does
I-
that, mean,
34.
I think so much. I give myself a brain aneurysm.
does that mean my brain
26.
34.
misfires? Jams? That's the word I was looking for.
There's a cat in the window, and there's another one at the door
Yeah, there's
at
something.
breakfast.
Mm. Do we ask Lord Mutton Chops about the cats?
Cats? What cats?
He rolled 2.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind.
Excellent.
Would you have smoked kippers? What's happening?
Yes.
If there's cats, they're probably here for the kippers.
Yeah, perhaps that explains it.
Oh, look, there's one in the window now.
Oh, right.
Have a kipper. See, he loves it. Good pussy.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, something about these cats.
Oh yeah, they're totes watching us.
And it's something to do with the woman that I saw as well.
Yeah, she might have turned into a cat.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
It's like, this is the thing. It's Egypt after all. What is that cat woman god?
Bubastis,
Thank you.
or
The other one, Nepenthe.
Le Pento?
Nepenthe.
Le Pente?
Nepenthe.
Le Pen?
what was the name of? No, she was a lion, war goddess.
Kimber.
No,
What's his name?
Sekhmet, the one who went insane and tried to kill all of humanity until the gods got her drunk.
Why is that insane? That's quite sane, I would say. But
Anyway, we finish up our repast.
You prepared to set off?
Prepare to set off.
Hmm.
So,
Don't
yes,
need to- there's like half a dozen cats following you.
Oh, Nepenthe is Greek.
You hop on-
not Egyptian.
You hop on your camels,
Mm-hmm.
and as you travel out the city, you've got like half a dozen cats.
Just wandering around into the desert.
Just wandering after you. No, just as far as the city. When you hit the desert, they stop following you.
They are taking careful note of which direction we went.
Who's got catnip in their pockets?
Not me.
Not me.
After several days' travel, you end up at. What's it called again?
Saqqara.
Thank you. The Great Enclosure. The sun is bright, the dry desert wind brushes your face.
Here we are at Saqqara.
did we remember to bring water?
No, I mean, if it's a trip of several days, we've actually got a caravan with several.
Hang on, it's
Yeah.
19th century. We're British and it's 19th century. We brought gin.
Yes, and we also
And we're
brought.
badly sunburnt.
We've also got a mob of boys and girls who are coming in, bringing water from the sea.
Okay, I'm glad you finished that sentence.
And the waistcoats. We're still wearing our waistcoats.
Of course,
'Cause
that's how things are done.
that's right.
Where's the rest of it?
In fact, didn't they invent some stupid thing you had to wear under your shirt that supposedly,
A stock.
that was supposedly to protect you against heat stroke, when because that's what you need, an extra layer.
Did it have like a mustard
Oh,
thing?
something
There's some sort of
stupid.
concoction.
They invented it in India, I think.
No, it didn't have mustard. I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, I know what you're referring to.
It's
God, I haven't thought about that in years.
like, yeah, exactly. The more restrictive clothing that will solve the problem. How can you be that thick? Jesus.
Well,
Anyway.
when you've got heat stroke, you do outrageous things.
That's true. You do.
No, the stock was used in field hunting as a safety measure. In case of injury, the tie may be used as a temporary bandage.
Well, anyway, I'm not sure what it was called, but I remember something about it. Whether it was wearing an extra thing that was supposed to. I don't know. I think
Getting
the
back
idea
on
is
track.
If you
If we've
squeeze
got-
your ribs hard enough, it stops you getting heat stroke.
Hence the term stockade.
Anyway,
If we
Right, so
got a
we've arrived.
multi-day expedition, we would actually have the caravan with various porters.
Oh yeah, you got porters and everything.
and food and everything, and people to set up tents for us.
Yes, everything's done for you.
who's
It's
carrying
amazing.
the
Oh, it's been hard work, this travel.
who's
Natives.
carrying the bathtub?
This travel has been quite hard work. I feel quite done over.
In fact, it's
The
incredibly
logistics of bringing the
uneventful.
ice for the gin was quite difficult.
Was rather.
I imagine so. So we arrive.
Oh yeah, you arrive and
Excellent.
you set up camp and you're going to start digging tomorrow.
Excellent.
Sounds
But
excellent.
more
Gin and
specifically,
tonic time,
our
yeah.
underlings will start digging tomorrow.
It's gin and tonic.
Absolutely. Time for good gin and tonic.
Take a perception check,
It
everybody.
takes you against
Before you take the
area.
gin and tonic.
You go first.
10.
22.
11.
32.
21.
21.
There's a cat staring at you over the dunes.
Damn right, there's a cat. Everywhere I look, there's a goddamn cat. This is
I'm gonna
freaking me out.
I'm going to attempt to shoot this one.
Oh, wow.
Seriously? Okay.
Yep. Just we're either going to send a message
The
or
game
we're gonna
master
start
say that was
something.
easy.
Okay, it's 100 yards away.
Good.
You sure you want to do this, sir? It might
Yep.
bring bad luck.
Yep. Let's see if it does.
I say as I sip my gin and tonic, rather.
Shots, damage, shots, damage. So
10 pounds. Says he misses.
£10, you say, sir?
I'd take that bit.
I
All
take
right.
that bet, sir.
So I'm going to
I'm not
use...
sure. Selden is an awesome shot, as I recall.
Yep.
He is.
What are you using, a rifle?
But you see, this
Well, 100
guy's a
yards,
new-
I probably
this-
should.
I'm assuming, by the way, you're just one of the other people.
Just run at it with 2 pistols.
You're one
I
of.
could, but
Is
no, 100 yards away.
Ray's character
Watch
just
you
one of the
flail
other
about on the
characters
side of
wandering
the
around with
septic.
us, or
I'm with
Um,
you now. I'm part of the
Oh,
party.
that's right.
Don't,
We
ask,
did,
don't ask me why.
we
but
did
I'm
do a
part
thing
of
where Ray joined the party. Sorry.
Who is Ray?
So,
Who is Ray? Ray.
Yes, please
tell us-
introduce
tell
yourself.
us who you
A
are.
brief time out.
okay.
Who is this fellow that's come on this expedition with us?
Right.
Rick Pennyweather
Sorry,
From
Rotherley?
London.
from London.
Is that cop?
I think it's got. Was going to be a 16, which would have been very handy.
17.
Even better.
Even better, yes.
26.
Ding! The cat falls down on the other side of the dune.
Oh God, you shot
18.
a cat.
I shot it with a Mark III beam rifle. Does it fall down, or have I disintegrated the fuck?
Oh, it falls down. And there's a huge explosion of sand.
Which is
Okay, I'm going to go and investigate its remains.
You trudge out there?
Yeah, I trudge out. Anyone coming with me, or I'll
Yes,
just go
I'll
and
come
see
with
the
you.
dead cat by myself?
I'll cover you from here.
Okay, thanks.
somebody
When you
record the
get there?
crime.
Yeah,
You can see like the sand's been slightly glassed.
yeah.
The outline of a cat.
Doesn't see any cat.
I don't see any cat.
No.
I
Would
made
it
a
be
mistake.
possible that the Mark III, like the shot, completely disintegrated it, or would I expect to have seen a body?
There'd be some sort of remains.
Are these fucking things real, or part of our imagination?
Ooh.
Is the next thing as
Well,
well.
what's
And you
this-
told me not to shoot, but I reckon we're closer to. Like,
We've learned something from this.
Is this something fucking with our heads and they don't actually exist?
Art thou a cat of the mind? A
They're-
creation proceeding
They're
from the
servants
heat-oppressed
of
brain.
the dark gods, clearly.
Can I have maybe a perception check to see whether like I've just blown it so far away or whatever?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Look for this.
If you've got tracking skill, that might even be better.
Oh, my
Whichever-
perception is probably better than tracking.
Whichever's higher, I'm happy.
Trackers. Okay. Well, definitely perception. 31.
It's no trace, and it makes no sense to you.
These things aren't real.
They're ephemera.
Potentially.
They're,
It could be
illusionary.
male as well.
they are illusionary phantasmacats.
Fantastic cats.
Phantasmica!
So we get back to the
They're mesmerisms.
getting back to the gentleman cheerfully betting on the outcome of this shot.
Oh, how did that bet
Yeah.
work out?
Somebody owes me some money.
No, we were betting between ourselves. I got £10 out of the deal.
Oh, but did he shoot the cat?
Give me my £10. £10 back and we'll call it a
I would
day.
rather-
He's just glass of sand there, isn't he? Fair cop.
I would
Clearly he
rather
missed.
I would rather know who we're betting with. By the way, what is your name?
I hit the cat. He
It was
owes you
just a
money.
pennyworth, wasn't it?
I've just travelled with you from London.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right. He's
Perhaps
new.
we should
I'll-
have a flashback to when we met.
I'll show him mercy. He can have his £10 back.
Yes. We go all wibbly wobbly as we
This
have a
is me?
flashback, just like in the young ones
Oh,
used
nice.
to do.
You're played by Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, yes. Not quite. I'm not as handsome.
Actually, no, you're probably played by who's the young Donald Glover. If you're a dark skinned
General
general.
say Trump.
Oh, young Donald
Oh,
Trump.
Donald Trump.
Young Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. We already had Donald Trump. It wasn't fair. All good. All happy.
Who's going to bring in Donald Trump as a villain?
We've already had
There's a
that.
movie.
When?
Oh, you mean in a movie?
No, there is a movie.
No, in a role-playing game.
Oh,
we
I've
already
already
did it.
done.
He's
Well,
already
I thought
done
I
it.
did a Donald
He
Trump.
gave us Trump and Clinton.
There's Donald
I
Glover.
did a kind of Donald Trump stand-in. Yeah.
Regretted it at the end.
Yeah.
Like I said, too handsome for me.
It got ultra toxic in the middle of the game.
Donald Glover.
I like Donald Glover.
Yeah, he's an attractive looking young
I
man.
was thinking of the other guy who's
Yes.
probably his father.
Donald McKinley Glover Jr., also known as Childish Gambino.
He's actually one of those guys who's good at everything.
He's very talented musician.
So,
without that.
Are we talking, when you say that, are you talking about omnicompetence or are you talking about Renaissance man?
Well,
Bit of both, really.
certainly the arts. He's a good. He's an actor and a musician. That's the main things I know about him.
And what I do know is that I've seen him play Lando Calrissian,
Yes, he did.
which he excelled at. But also I've seen him play an autistic engineer in The Martian, and he was good at that too.
Oh yes, he was.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
lovely.
the gentleman with the ship and going around using the other
That's
people
the
as
one,
his
yes.
I'd had a big forget-me's about that.
Yeah.
It's one of the best.
I didn't recognise him back then because I didn't know who Donald Glover was.
What I would say is he's one of the best portrayals of an autistic character I think I've seen. Simply because they don't make a big deal of it. They just say, well, you're likely to have a few autistic people in NASA. So
You think?
it's a natural
yes,
place.
we're.
Anyway, so yes.
Nothing much happens during the night after that.
Okay.
No more cats.
Yeah, any more cats?
No.
Yeah, good, they got the message.
Next,
Tomorrow they'll be wearing little capes.
No, tomorrow we'll be somehow seeing hippopotamuses everywhere we look.
No, there'll be more cats.
You gotta go,
Eating cake?
piss off, ghost cat, piss off.
Piss off, go cat.
next day,
Okay.
you're at the tomb.
We've already had breakfast. Okay.
Any
Yes.
cats?
Have a perception check.
Oh, God.
No.
Yes.
24.
Don't see any cats.
Good.
Okay.
I got 25. Do I see a cat?
We explicitly
No.
perceive no cat.
33.
No.
It's because
No,
they're
go right.
invisible cats now.
Go.
They're everywhere. I'm getting super paranoid.
So John seems to have uncovered an entrance and is very excited.
Ooh, an
I'm
entrance.
Very excited too.
When we say an entrance,
Hmm.
do we mean a door or a passageway, or
No,
do we
the
mean
crevice.
Crack in the
Crevice?
Crack in the
Crack in the crevice, yeah.
The crack in the crevice.
Oh, is there a little alcove next to it where a statue might have been?
Well, that was actually further
Inside.
inside.
Oh, that was inside the crevice, not outside the
Yeah,
crevice.
because he could only escape with the statue. His pockets lined with stuff. He
That
couldn't
means there'll be a
get through.
pile of goodies right
Well,
on the
not
outside of the
necessarily
crevice.
unless somebody else has been in there.
Having said that, it sounded from that description, it sounded like he travelled to another friggin' dimension. or
Yes.
something.
Let's just say that knowing how things go with us, I have just opened the the little stud that goes over your pistol holsters.
yes.
I have just undone both of those
Okay.
because I think I know where we're going.
Once Sir John has definitely found the location and opened it up, I'll set up a photograph simply to properly document it.
Oh, what a good idea.
Write some deathless prose.
I
which we
must
can,
have a rather fetching eye patch.
You would.
Because Melvin's only got one eye now, he could
Yeah.
lost one. I should probably retire Melvin, he's starting to get sad. Too many injuries. Yeah. Do I have all my legs?
Except with the way that we do things, injuries actually give you an advantage, don't they?
Not once you start losing limbs and eyes, mate.
I found a good way to get rid of mental disorders.
Die.
Dying.
Well, yeah, that does work. Yeah.
Or a
It's
good
100
trepanning.
It's 100% effective. I will tell you
Do a
that.
bit of trepanning, that'll fix it.
Bloodletting.
Trepanning.
No, trepanning, you put a hole in your head.
Let the
Oh,
Let
This
the-
is truly
let the demons
yeah.
out.
the truly frightening thing is we have skulls of people. And by the way, when we say people, human, but also Neanderthal as well. They found skulls
Neanderthals
of
of people.
people. Depends. Yeah. Okay.
Neanderthal lives matter.
Anatomically modern humans, AMHs, and Neanderthals.
Yep.
They found both of them with the marks of trepanning,
Yes.
and they have healed.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's at least one that's got multiple trepanning marks.
Oh, who went back the
Must have
seconds?
worked.
So obviously it worked really well, and they did it again.
Well, no, it didn't work the first time. They had to keep doing it.
Suddenly from the enclosure you hear Sir John shouts, "Look, look, I found an inscription!"
Oh yeah!
Excellent. What
Get out of my
does it
way! I can take a rubbing of it.
Okay.
I've got the equipment for taking a rubbing.
Now is this in hieroglyphs or something like that?
Looks like Egyptian hieroglyphs and therefore can be read.
Okay.
Oh, have we
Back.
found the Rosetta Stone? We have. We know what this means.
Back that miserable rebel, son of Geb and his supporters, who hath turned to strife, who hath returned in order to rage, who hath laughed at him who has been placed above him. Ra himself curses you. You fall through the fire of his flame. Thoth curses you with his charms. He has turned against you with what you have done. Isis, rich in magic, has hit you. She has burned you with her spells.
Crikey. So we should let him out then.
Yeah, what could possibly be
Okay.
wrong?
So the sons of Geb. Geb was the earth god, if I'm remembering correctly.
Correct.
So that suggests an earth-based, at least a themed cult,
Mm-hmm. Who
which
has
is
turned to strife, who has returned in order to rage, who has laughed at him who has been placed above him. Now Ra is the
Sun god.
but also the head of the Ennead, the 9 gods.
yes. Thoth is the god of wisdom.
He's
Isis
the secretary, yes,
Isis was Ra's wife and the goddess
and
of
sister.
and sister and goddess of marriage.
Yeah, wife and sister. It's the Egyptians.
Doesn't do to let the
Yeah.
blood get any less
Yeah.
pure.
Yes. So we can extrapolate, it might not be correct, that it's some sort of cult which is in opposition to all other religious practices, or at least, hold up, some group trying to overthrow other
Sorry,
priesthoods.
could be.
Beyond this inscription, you see many pictographs on the walls, and you encounter a statue.
It seems almost like a seal to me. It's like saying all us gods.
Don't open this hole.
All us gods have sealed this whatever's in here away. That's how I'm reading
Okay.
that.
So what's the statue like? Oh, we've got pictures.
Pictograms.
Well, I've got the names of 4 kings. We've got Anubis preparing a mummy for the dead. We've got Seth, or Setesh, depending on how you pronounce it,
What about Sut?
fighting against Horus. Thoth? No, I don't know what the hell this is supposed to. I think it's a red herring.
Where's Sutek?
I think it's a red jackal.
Raging out in the desert, presumably.
That's where all the cats come
If you travel further down, you have another
So is this,
inscription.
Oh,
is this
here we
the
go.
statue, Pete?
That's the statue.
Would you like me to read more of the inscription? Osiris, foremost of the Westerners, great god, lord of Abydos, is justified. His son Horus is king here. Upper Egypt is in his hand. Lower Egypt follows him. The banks of Horus belong to him as his portion. They have expelled you to the foreign lands. The great gods guard you. You shall not come. You shall not descend to Egypt, according to the order of Ra's majesty.
See, all this sounds like we've sealed you in here and you're not coming out. That's what this all sounds like.
Until some idiots opened
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Along several alcoves, you find pearls and other riches.
And diamonds.
Are these
And
just
diamonds.
are these just lying around on the ground as they discarded?
No, they're in alcoves.
Okay.
Abydos.
Abados!
Are we going to find a Stargate somewhere?
That's a place right just across the Dardanelles from Gallipoli. In Greek, anyway. Horus is king here.
You come to an antechamber. Well, an antechamber? A chamber.
Mm-hmm.
There's a throne in it. What are you doing?
Not sitting on it.
I'm examining it carefully.
Oh, this is in the description. Somebody walked. What's his jingo? Al Said.
No, he walked around the.
He walked behind it.
No, there's some sort of statue of.
Oh, was it a statue, not a throne?
Does the throne have any obvious inscriptions on it?
Nothing you can really see. There does appear to be a inscription behind the throne, though, on the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
I will go and have a look at the inscription on
Yeah.
the wall.
It appears to be
I think
over
I
some sort
Should
of
probably
wall
be taking
archway.
photographs of all of these
That's
things
nice
as we go
spot,
along, simply for proper records. Similarly, take a photograph of this inscription behind the
I
throne.
believe.
How many
so.
plates do you have?
That's a good question. How many will you allow me to
Can
count?
I
Yes,
try a
as many as you
spot
want.
hidden roll to see if
There you
there's
go.
anything hiding that's important? Is that,
Well, I
is that a thing?
was about to say descriptions over what appears to be a walled-up archway.
A
Mm.
walled up archway.
A walled up archway.
Almost like it was trying to keep something in.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Another one.
Only a fool would break that down.
You shall not come. You shall not be. Your soul shall not be. Your name shall not be. Your armies of Horus on the horizon shall not be. Your power shall not be. Horus will always have power over you. Your fetters shall be renewed eternally.
Yeah, this is all seals. These are seals.
This is imprisonment talk,
Yeah.
Oh, this is so exciting!
isn't it?
Clearly, we're the first to enter this chamber.
I'm not going to be the first to enter this chamber.
Excellent! I must have the honor.
Are you sure that is a good idea?
Yes, I have a crowbar. We'll be through it in no time.
I'm looking at this and thinking, this does look remarkably like things that were intended to be sealed.
Of course it is. It's a tomb.
I mean, the adventure's on the other side of this wall, presumably. If we don't do the stupid thing, where's the adventure going to
Or
happen?
wonder till it drives you
It's a
mad.
little bit
What would
meta,
happen
yeah.
if you had?
I've come too far to stop now.
Somehow this reminds me of the scene in Alien when they descend into the.
I simply must go further.
Yeah.
We must go on. We must go on.
No, that's
We
the
friggin'
sun-
I
must
must
not
have a
go.
look.
that's the
I must
sun-
stick my
sauce
head in the
there.
giant egg.
Well, he's about to lose his head. Let him do it. Let him do it, I say.
Ah.
Let's see
I've
what
got,
happens
I've
then.
got my right-hand gun out, ready to go.
The chamber is revealed to me. Yes. Suddenly there's a flash of light and he goes, ah!
Complete with a gargle.
Does that mean he falls down dead, or
Well, he's fallen down.
right?
There was a
he's
flash of
still
light.
corporeally present.
Yes.
Question:
Yes.
Can we see through the? Can we see through the stone now?
No.
Okay.
So
I shall very
hang on,
carefully-
hang on.
Yeah.
What just happened? So he was working away at the
Yeah.
thing.
So he hit it with a crowbar, and then he was electrocuted.
No, he's opened the way up and he's gone into the chamber and suddenly there's a flash of
Oh,
light
so
and
we know
he's
there's a
gone
chamber
down.
beyond. He's gone in. There's a flash of light, and he's fallen on the floor.
Now, when he falls to the floor, does he fall down exactly where he was, or does he fall backwards closer to us?
No, he just flops down where he
He
is.
doesn't fall in a way that's convenient for our retrieval.
How far into
I
the
know
chamber
this is
he?
a bad idea,
Yes.
but I've got my gun ready to go. And
You
I
shoot that beam of light.
No, I don't. I
You
see
cover
my
me
old,
while I go in and grab him.
I see my old friend. I will go and try and get him back. Everyone else, cover me.
Is any of him
No, he's dead.
on our side of the wall?
No.
No.
Oh,
He's
No,
about
no.
2 or 3 feet.
Practical
on the other
matter,
side.
I don't have my character here, so I can't actually do fights. I will go and grab him and
Can-
drag him out
can-
while
can-
you cover
can-
me.
Look, there's some sort of magical
can-
gleaming ray protecting the chamber.
Before anybody does anything,
Yes.
do we have something to hook him and drag him?
Exactly.
Belts.
Let's do that rather than
You
stand
have,
about.
you have plenty of rope and grappling hooks and everything.
Oh,
God,
brilliant!
we're going to grapple hook him in the back and then drag him.
Yeah, get that grabbing hook.
What
right
if he's
on.
alive?
Doctor's ABC. First one is danger.
Yeah,
What
but
do
what
we
if
need
he's
to spear
what
gun
if
with a
he's
rope
alive
attached?
and we stab him with a grappling
Okay,
hook?
so
Get him in the buttock where it'll get a good purchase.
Nice meaty part.
it's a win-win because if it means we can get him back, and if he's actually conscious and can be woken
He'll
up,
scream.
he will definitely be
It
awake.
reminds me of when they buried sailors at sea on the HMS Victory. They would stitch them up into their own hammocks and
Yep.
throw them over, but the last stitch was
Through
their
the nose. to
In
make
case
sure
they were
they're
actually-
dead.
Mhm. Okay, right. So who's going to? I'll stand there with my gun, looking nervous. Who's going to throw the grapnel and?
How's this going to work? We're going to just try and hook it round him somehow and pull him back.
Yeah.
All right. Give it a go.
And how come the other guy didn't die? And he saw the same bright
Well,
light.
here's the thing: we don't know he
Didn't
has
go
died.
through that place because otherwise it would have been smashed down.
Anyway,
So, how do you throw stuff? I guess there's a throwing
Yes,
skill.
there is a throwing skill.
Who's got the best throwing?
I've got nothing.
It's
I got 5.
I've got 4.
I've got naval architecture.
Anyone got better throwing than 4 or 5?
8.
8. He's the throw master.
No, that's that. No, I've got 4. Sorry, it's track I was looking at. Throw is 4.
That's it.
Hmm.
Someone had 5. It was
I had
Urban.
5.
No?
I've got 5.
I have 5.
Well, you can fight over it then.
If we throw it
the
together,
more people who
then-
throw it together,
That's
yeah,
right.
the better you do because that works, doesn't it? Yes. If we get 6 of you,
If I throw somebody with good throwing,
Give it a go. Give it a go. Do it.
okay, have
you're
we
at the bus of Ray.
before we go for the grappling stick, have we got a stick?
Yes.
Okay, rather than he's only 3 feet away from us or something. Isn't
That's
he?
actually a good point.
We could
We
poke
put a
him.
loop on a stick,
Yes.
and then we just
Yes.
get him with it. It's
Get
much
it
safer
around
than
his
using
foot or
it
something
properly.
and then hook it up that way.
So that's what you are doing?
Yes, that's what we are doing.
Who are we?
All of us. I'm doing it specifically, and they're helping me.
Going a little bit further off
Oh,
to the left.
oh, this is like Gandalf in Rings of Power and heals the tree.
It's not Gandalf, it's one of the blue wizards, you see. Let me,
You hope.
let me smoke my hopium.
Wow, man. It's all good. It is, really.
You know what we could do if we got 2 sticks?
Oh Jesus! Like a pair of chopsticks.
No,
And-
almost. And you get one, and you get it just under his foot, and you use it to just lift his foot.
And then you make a wish.
And then the other one, the other stick, you put the loop around his
Or we
foot.
could take one larger stick, shove it up his anus, and then lift him up
Like a
like
lollipop.
Vlad the Impaler.
Once again, that will really help him to be
Stick of
very
organs
sure.
up.
Right, then we'll know if he's alive.
Anyway, well, I mean, this whole plan may fail the instant we put a stick in there and it gets vaporized. We'll see what happens. But that's a good idea. Stick something in the chamber and see if it gets named.
Do we have any cats?
Yeah, stick.
Okay, you're poking a stick in.
Poking a stick in.
It gets instantly vaporized.
Well, that's so much for that plan. Now, did we observe?
Aha!
Could we see where the vaporizing ray was coming from, or is it sort of dispersed? Did it have a direction of travel?
I'm going to assume you all didn't suddenly run into the doorway. So you take a perception check.
No.
Is that
Because
all
we
of us
can
or
always
just-
test it again.
No,
if we
just
couldn't
that.
work it out, we'll just keep putting sticks in and see what we can work out. Oh, well, I rolled a natural 20, so there we
Well,
go.
you go up one.
I do go up one.
In what?
Perception. And stick handling.
There appears to be a second chair.
A second chair.
You always were a stickler.
Is Johnny's body visible?
Better than a sidler.
Oh yeah, it's visible.
Okay.
So there's a second chair. So what does that mean? Does the Neeming beam come from the second chair somehow?
As far as you could tell, it's a bit hard
I
to
rolled
say.
a 20.
Yes, well that's what you're getting.
Because there is a second chair. It could be just incidental. I happen to notice it, as opposed to that appears to be where the ray is coming from.
That's where the ray's coming from.
Right. How does that help us, do we think? How do we get into this chamber without dying?
Could we use a mirror to make the ray go somewhere? Isn't that what a mirror?
Everyone take a perception check.
Woohoo! I pass.
21.
You can hear shots
Oh, that's not good.
from the outside.
Shots
That'll-
fired,
That'll be the assault by the cats.
They're coming back. What? Who would be shooting from the
Cats
outside?
packing heat.
Alright. I don't know. I'm prepared to go check out what's happening outside.
I think maybe someone should stay here and keep an eye on Lord
Did we get Dead Man?
Friday Pants.
Did we get Sir John out?
No, we put a stick in and it got named by a beam.
It disappeared.
The stick is no more.
There seems to be another chair inside the chamber and the beam is emanating from it somehow. Is it?
So it named our stick.
Yes.
Named our stick, so...
Right, well now we take this personally.
Here we go.
Obviously.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
we might need to... what's it sitting on?
Make something
Do we
happen.
want to clear the table with that stuff? Or are we just going to sit
No,
there like a lump?
when do we ever clear
Just
stuff?
sit there like a lump. Lumpin'.
It's long.
Paper and shit.
Lumpin' doobies.
A lumpin'.
Doobies.
Kuala Lumpur.
Lunkin doobies.
Lunkin
Is that where the
doobie-doo.
Oompas come from?
The what, sorry?
The Oompas?
The great thing is, in 2 weeks when we come back, this bastard will be flat.
I watched Wonka over the last few days.
Is it any good?
Well, I loved, what's his name?
Hugh Grant?
Hugh Grant.
As
the
all the
Oompa Loompa.
Oompas?
As an Oompa Loompa.
And the fact that he hated doing the job
What
makes
did he
it all
take
the
it
more
then?
delicious. For
Wonka.
money.
Oh god.
Wonka. They've remade
Sorry,
Charlie.
can't
in the
stop.
Bloody.
No, it's
Did
a
he
pre.
really
I
hate
started-
doing it. I
It's a
thought he
pre-
loved doing it by the look of him.
He hated the dancing bit.
Who,
Oh yeah,
Who
well, the
played?
dancing bit was wonderful.
What? It's like Wonka's origin story or something.
Yes.
Yeah, well, kind of.
It's like
Pretty
Dr.
much.
Doolittle. They have to redo it every 3 or 4 years and nobody ever remembers them.
Okay, so where are we, Pete?
Surely they haven't done that many Doolittles.
I've done an Eddie Murphy one.
The
haven't I?
Eddie Murphy one's the only one I remember.
And they've done the other one with
Is the only one you remember, not
Well,
the
no, I
Harrison.
remember that 1960s one is well.
There's 4 of
Hagen.
them.
Oh God, he's there.
There's 4 Dr. Doolittles now.
Oh God.
There's Eddie Murphy, Dr. Doolittle, Iron Man, Dr. Doolittle.
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh fuck.
And God, what's the other one?
Rex Harrison.
I don't need.
Yeah, there's Rex Harrison.
This is not a
But
thing
I'm
I
sure
need in
there's-
my life. I don't need to know how many.
There's a
Dr.
new one
Doolittles.
coming out.
You didn't need to know that either, did you?
But I can't remember.
With Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, that's it, yes.
Danny Glover, maybe.
Danny Glover? I don't know. Someone. There's a 4th one. Which one's that one? Oh, that's the other. That's the Wonka number 6 or something.
To be honest, doing that in a fancy English accent makes it funnier.
It
is
really does.
It really is good.
No, but you didn't hear the line beforehand. He whistles, he plays the flute, and then yeah, he gets told to stop. He says, "Too late. I've started dancing now. We can't stop."
Does he then give us a round of we represent the Lollipop Guild?
No, that's the wrong. That's the wrong
I
mythology.
know.
Wrong intellectual property.
Okay, the entrance is here. What are you doing? Oh,
Where are we? Should we put ourselves in there?
Oh, bugger, that's what I forgot. Miniatures.
Miniatures. What are all those ones on the table?
They're the ones from Alien.
That's not you. Hang on. I've got to grab you guys.
There's
Sorry
the
about-
bosun.
Sorry about this. I thought I
Bosun's not going to be
that.
much help.
I can see a whole bunch of.
Good
people
heavens! There's a
out.
gigantic.
That's not you.
But it's
You
me.
could stand in for us.
My goodness, it's the brother of Hathor, goddess of childbirth.
God, I'm just going to get my miniatures. Don't touch those ones.
I'm getting a cake. You can't stop me.
Yeah, we can.
Do that.
Don't
Stop touching
do
the
it!
cake.
Don't do it!
The beam, Dave. The beam.
I'll eat it so you can.
The cake is a lie.
I started dancing. Once we've started, we can't stop. You think? I've got a tragic tale for you. I'm regarded as something called listen to. They call me lofty. Yeah, Lumpa land is both luscious and green, but not conducive to growing the bee. I drop a guarding little. What? Come a little closer. That's it. Closer. Closer on now. There we are. You stole our cocoa beans. What are you talking about? The day you they sent me our play, destroyed my life. Well, it's obviously something because you said, so I will thank you to stop gawping as though I was something unpleasant you found in your handkerchief. I find it uncomfortable and frankly rude. Huh. You did it again. Tell me what it is or I shall poke you quite viciously with a cocktail stick.
Yes, he hated the role, but being Hugh Grant, he nonetheless.
Channeled that into energy. It was wonderful.
Well, at least he woke up his agent because he's been getting some work recently.
He
so-
certainly has. I was supposed to say he's been having a bit of a renaissance, Hugh Grant.
Oh, that I want to see that. Oh, what's it
He
called?
actually isn't
The
taking
one
himself
where-
as seriously as he used to.
There's the two Mormon girls that go
I don't
and
know if he ever took
visit
himself
him.
seriously.
He's been a comedic actor for
Heretic,
most of his
yeah.
career, really.
I think it's the Heritage. It looks really interesting, and he's got this whole maze or whatever in his house. And that looks good.
Okay,
Look
I
at
thought I
Paddington.
was prepared, but I.
Everyone seemed to like him in Paddington, and
Yeah.
since then he's got
He's got
all that.
Oh, Jesus, what's happened now? You want to put them down there?
I want to put them down here. You're going to have to choose a miniature temporarily.
Why? Where's my?
I don't know.
Gunslinger.
Can't
He
fi-
doesn't know
I
where
was literally looking at it the
Oh,
last 2
jeez.
weeks. I thought I was
Well,
prepared.
You know,
I want this one.
Good.
you only had a year to find them.
I did find them, but now I've lost them.
Then he put him away again.
You're as
Damn
bad as
right.
me, Peter.
He said, I must put these in a safe
I
place.
must put these away late for later.
I'll need them.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
It's a bit of it's how life works.
I'm going to be the chap with the
Looks
Roman
like
helmet.
Ray's
I'm gonna
old
be- I'm
character,
gonna
you
be
know,
the
the
Red
Japanese
Legionnaire.
guy.
Ah, no, found them.
Good.
I'm almost
You
disappointed.
did. You had like Tokyo Bob or whatever.
Yeah.
Here
I
they
wrote
are.
it, but that wasn't him.
I put them in a new container and everything.
Ah, brilliant.
In preparation.
Only Ray needs to produce the larger box.
There I am.
I can't remember what my character looks like. My
Maybe
character
that should be.
Okay.
You're
Oh, maybe that should be
you're the
me.
British officer.
Yes.
With the
You're this dude.
That is
the guy
me.
with the tea.
That is me. No, I don't have the T. I have my arm behind my back.
Yes, it's one of those two.
It's one of those two, I think.
You're the tombstone guy.
Yes, I like this guy. Just make him
Yeah.
imagine him a little blacker.
Okay, that's fine.
I can't. You'll have to paint him black.
Played by
Where
Dave.
is,
I'm not repainting him.
He needs to be repainted. Black.
Now, which one was I using for my news?
I told you. I'm not sure. He's one of those.
He looks like Hugh Grant.
Just choose who you're happy
I've got a
with.
vague feeling.
As long as
maybe
you're
that
happy
one.
and you can tell him apart from the other ones.
Actually, I kind of like Sailor Man. I'm not a
Sailor
Marine.
Man, Sailor Man, Sailor Man, yeah.
Did you put him on the?
Where would you like him?
Why
Just
are we all
outside-
spread out all outside?
Goodness only knows.
I thought we all
We're
start
not.
in here.
Yes.
We're not spread out. We're just.
We'll just start in here somewhere.
Oh God, hang on. I have altered the view.
The angle. The angle has.
Pray I do not alter it any further.
Go on,
that-
touch it more.
Perfect.
Oh, there's your Gatling
This is
gun.
great.
We need that.
Oh yes, there's my Gatling gun.
We've got
I
that.
don't think I bring it. I don't think I brought it with me.
What?
Stat.
What are all those camels for then?
Well, it's sitting
That was for the
outside. It's
gin.
awkward. Okay.
Okay, we'll assume that area is underground, and when you come out, you're overground.
Yes.
Who's coming out first?
To, not quite absolute zero, but
So-
certainly going in that direction.
Yes? You wish to declare?
No. I'm
Aha!
confused.
So I win! I have defeated you!
So
win.
we've heard gunshots outside.
Yes.
Where are we? Where are our figures
Like-
standing now?
You're underground exactly
In the-
where you are right
in the-
now.
Where's this doorway?
Here, right in front of us.
That area, that broken bit in front of you is like 4 or 3 squares wide.
Uh-huh.
Is that
It's
so?
free.
Is that outside to the
This is the outside where the sun.
Okay, right. So the
Use your
I'm really
imagination.
confused.
This bit here, as far as you're concerned, is underground
Okay,
for purposes
but
of
that's
audio
the hole we can go out.
Yes, this is the hole, and this is all the outside.
Ah,
Right.
now I comprehend.
Excellent.
So we're in a single chamber of underground, and the rest of the world's outside. Oh, we're coming.
You're at the
Jawohl.
entrance.
Okay. Well,
the entrance we just hacked a hole.
No, the entrance is the 2. You went all the way back up to the shaft. You're at
Okay.
the
we heard
entrance.
gunshots, so we ran straight to.
Or would you like to hunker down and wait for them to come for you?
No, let's.
No,
Come
let's
for
run-
them.
Let's run blindly.
Let's coat ourselves in
Screaming.
honey and scream.
I knew
"Come
the
get me,
cats
you
would
people."
come back.
Smear ourselves in kipper juice and say, "Cat people, come and get us."
Excellent. Okay, who's making the first move?
Well,
Meow, baby.
it's going to be Melvin.
Well,
Have my sword and my pistol like a
think-
real man.
oh, hang on. Ray, you can move 6. That's right, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, I can move 6.
Yes.
So there's no order to initiative.
No,
just
no,
whoever
it's
goes.
who wants to go first, and
Yeah,
then
and I
I
have
move
a
one of
move.
my dudes.
I have a move of whatever I have. 6.
6.
Alright. I'm edging my way around here.
I don't know.
Don't
Oh,
mind
sorry,
me.
you're telling me 6. Right.
Yeah.
I leap out of the gap. I'm not going to go far, just to there to see what's happening. What the hell is that? It's Arab type people.
Is facing important?
Yes, they all seem to be
Somebody
facing
please
the
send
other
me a runner, 'cause
direction.
I just realised.
These are not your porters.
They are somebody else.
They're running away in the distance while
I need
these
an
guys are
eraser.
shooting
Someone
at
can
them.
send. Oh, hang on, I just spotted it.
I see. Well, that's no good. They're our paid people. Don't shoot at our paid people.
Sorry, they're not our paid people. They're
No, these ones aren't, but they're shooting at our people.
Oh, who are running away?
So that's
Yes.
all the excuse I need to shoot at them.
Excellent.
Go for it, Melvin.
I will shoot at that chap
Well,
there.
you have moved, so that gives you like a -4 or something.
And
I
I've
believe.
also got one eye.
What are you shooting with?
No
A
difference.
pistol.
Excellent. What's the range?
I don't know.
There's squares on the table. You could count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
Are these 5 feet?
No.
Considered medium range.
That's medium range. Now that would be a +2 if I didn't have one eye. If I had 2 eyes.
I'm going to assume each of these is like 1 yard.
What's my penalty for having one eye?
-1.
Okay, well then.
-2 probably. Yes.
Well, let's make it -2. So then
And-
it's 0.
yes.
And my shooting skill is whatever it is. I'll roll and then look it up.
He shoots better with one eye than most men with 2.
Almost. 17. That's a miss.
Okay.
I
Don't you have
see.
2 more shots?
Oh, thank you. I hit him with a second shot.
Oh, hang on. How well did you do?
27.
Oh, well, he's dead.
Does that mean I can shoot
You've got 1 more shot.
someone else?
That was your second shot, yes.
Right.
You've now used 50% of your bullets.
It seems like casual murder, but never mind. I missed.
He turns round
And blasts my.
and blasts away at you. Fortunately, there's a fallen column between you and him.
Maybe I can block the shots with the sword. Oh, yes.
Nope, he misses you.
Actually, what's that there? Is that also a column standing uprightish? That I'm standing literally right behind?
Yes,
Okay. I think I've got cover.
you do have cover by serendipity.
It is.
He,
Alright.
he equally doubly missed you.
Now, do we
Who else is doing something?
do we have initiative order or anything
No,
like
no,
that?
No, just do something.
One
Well,
person on
I'm
your
gonna
side, on our side.
I'm gonna
gets to
run-
do a
Jono's
thing.
decided. Jono's doing something. No one else may do anything. Jono's killed half the party.
I'm just going to.
Try and get cover, Jono.
Jono, don't go into my line
You
of
can
fire.
move like 6.
And I don't have a line of fire.
Okay, that's about as close as I can get.
Okay.
But I know I can't show this, but
Is this a wall?
I'm below the
That's a
crack.
wall. That's
I'm
a
below the
wall,
crash
okay.
pillar, which is a good
So
cover
It's
location.
not steps as it's shown here. It's a
And so I'm
Well,
firing.
it is kind of steps, but that's the roof.
I'm firing over the top of that.
That's the only way out of the room, is
Yes.
the ragged bit. Just walk through that bit.
So firing at him.
Yes.
Oh, crumbs.
Is that a 1?
That's a 7.
It's a
7.
7, my lord.
7 plus is 21.
21.
Ping, ping, ping.
Ping. He's wounded.
Okay. He's wounded.
What are you shooting with?
I'm shooting with my 50 cal.
Now these are
Revolver.
probably the guardians of the tomb sworn
Yeah.
over generations to protect
1,
it,
2,
and we're
3,
just
4,
murdering
5,
them.
6, 7. That's at short range. So that's plus 4.
Yes.
Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I know how these stories go.
I'm going to say, because it's a hypotenuse, it's probably medium range though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a pillar in the way.
Yes, there is actually. He's obscured.
He's obscured. Should I... so that one's wounded.
Yep, he's wounded.
So murdering.
Should I finish him off or
No.
should I...
That's your choice.
That's kind
White
of
man.
That's kind of mean. Shoot him again if he tries to shoot back.
Watch your man if he's still writhing on the ground. Make sure of him.
I think I'll leave it. I'll leave him riding on the ground.
Okay.
If he's gut shot, let him die slowly.
He swings around and goes over here and takes a pot at Jono. Oh my god, he just rolled a 20.
Oh, ouch.
Hang on. Okay, that's a 24.
Can anybody remind me how I died?
Where's my folder? Oh, you got stabbed. Jono's Gatling gun jammed on the second round, and they rushed in and you got stabbed.
Yes.
Where'd my folder go?
What colour is your folder?
That's Urban's folder.
It's brown.
Yeah, it's brown.
Is it in the room where you went to look for...
Oh no, it's right here under the other folder, which is my gaming folder.
Gosh.
I have this table, I should use it. Sorry. Where the hell is it? We're having combat. He's not prepared. He is a Lamo. Lamo. What a Lamo. How could he not be flipping prepared? It's such a basic stat. Why is it not here? What a Lamo. What a goddamn Lamo. Yeah. This.
I love Bruce Lee because he studied art and poetry and decided the most beautiful form of self-expression is punching someone in the face.
Excellent. Where's it gone? Ah, there it is, right behind this flippin' page. There it is right there. 24. Exactly.
Word abuse.
Okay, now, given
I'm going to have to tell him something. Okay, you have just been shot in the left arm, Jono.
that sucks.
You cannot use a rifle.
Well, no.
Well, you've got your pistol out, so you're probably good.
Okay.
And you take three wounds in your left arm.
Left arm. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't even filled up my left arm with wounds anymore.
Excellent, but you're still wounded in
I've
your
got
left
scar.
arm.
I've got scar tissue.
Saxon, don't slam down the toilet seat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, who's moving next?
Okay. Can I say I'm with that injury. I'm kind of flopping down behind the.
I'm happy with that.
Yes. I'm not falling. I'm not anything. I'm just.
Yeah, you're just
Staying.
getting. You've been shot. You're just getting down.
Yes.
Who is next?
Not me. I've done things.
Who's this person? There's a funny rule in this game,
That might
isn't
be
there, that you
Saxon.
can't
Yes, which
turn.
means I'm not doing anything. I'm an observer.
Could you move backwards one step?
Certainly. Yep.
Can I have a turn?
Yes.
You'll have to go outside if you want to shoot. Yes. Yep. Yep. You can take a pot shot at him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not the direction. I'm just counting.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
7, 8, which would be about 12 on a diagonal. So what's that? What distance is that?
What are you shooting with?
My
12 is 12.
Oh, 12 is 12. Okay, well then that's a medium range because it's a bit greater than small.
Yeah. Is that a +2 or a +4?
+2.
+2.
Doesn't say on the sheet, but it's
It doesn't.
And don't I get something because
+2. I
I'm
just
moving?
read it on
Yeah,
mine.
you
I
get-
wrote it on mine.
Oh, you got a rifle?
Yep.
What's your rifle skill?
That's medium range for a rifle?
Yeah.
What type of weapon are you shooting?
A rifle.
What type of rifle?
Oh, a Winchester 73 long.
Ah, yeah.
Short range is 10. Oh, you said 12.
Mm.
Yeah.
My rifle skill is 6. So I get +2. Don't I get a minus for moving?
Yeah, -4.
So it's a +4 in total. This is very good. Nah.
Missed?
Yep.
Do you get multiple shots with the Winchester? I'm pretty sure you do.
Yes, I get 3. Miss. I really need to roll incredibly highly to get anywhere. Oh, 18. So I hit.
Ah, one hit, 18. What's that? What's the total?
Damage.
No, what's the absolute total you rolled?
22.
22. Okay, and damage?
3.
3. Okay, he's just wounded. Oh, can one of you just
Roll him over.
roll me over? Yep.
In the clover.
Who's next?
Are you going to have your go?
Shot everyone, haven't we?
No, this guy's not been shot yet.
This guy comes round the corner.
No, they're
They've
shooting
got
down
reinforcements.
men.
He sees Dave and lines him up. Oh my god, I rolled another 20.
You're dead, Dave.
That's another left arm hit. You take 3 in your left arm.
Bounders!
Don't care, I've got a revolver, says Dave.
Bounders and gimps.
Cads.
What's your total wound level?
5.
Excellent, you're good. Your arm is hurt. Okay, who's moving next?
Apart from me, who's still in this tomb?
All the people who are in it.
Urban, Saxon, and
Is that
you.
you?
That's him.
Okay, I want to go to.
Marmalade.
So I saw where this guy got memed, and also
He got memed?
the
Memed?
pole.
I thought he got
Thing
moved.
So I saw where this happened, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to go to the edge of that.
Is that here?
Did it give? Did it do anything before the light beam was set off?
No, you're miles away from that. You're back at the entrance.
Oh, we're back at the entrance. It must be ages away. You want to go back?
Yeah, I
there?
want to go back there.
Oh, okay. You can go back to there.
Yep.
So
You're by yourself.
Yep. This might be a good idea.
You turned
actually.
round and went back.
Yeah.
Okay.
These
Yeah.
guys have got the handle.
leap into the chamber, yelling, "Name me, baby!"
No, I wanna use my archaeology skill and my knowledge about Horus, and see if there's any markings on the walls or anything that pertain to a particular god or.
There
What
are
I can
actually,
see.
actually. In fact, Jono could probably tell you exactly what it was.
Shame he's not with me.
Okay, take a roll.
What role do you want me to take?
Commander
What-
roll.
Archaeology.
Okay.
And then a commando roll into the chamber. That'll save you.
Yeah. 20 exactly.
Ah, that's good.
Just my archaeology's 10. Let me just double check that. Yes, I've got
Why
20.
didn't you think of that
10
before?
and 10, 20.
We all should have just commando rolled into the chamber.
Okay, most of the references seem to be to Horus, Ra, and Osiris,
Okay.
with a brief mention of Isis occasionally.
But
Isis.
Is so the
ISIS.
the
ISIS,
references
thank you,
and
yes.
everything. I mean, apart from this thing of "you shall not come, you shall not be," so are there any like hieroglyphic sort of warnings or anything of not to enter or?
It's like
So-
it's all don't enter or you'll get
It's
named.
pretty much all the same thing. Any other rise you find is along a similar theme
Of piss off.
of you're not getting out and no one should disturb you.
No one should disturb me. So disturb what's inside.
Yeah.
Disturb the ancient one sealed in his tomb. The Black God, obviously. Whoever the hell he is. I love
The
him.
Black Rock. I am the ever living Black Rock.
I'm gonna get memed if I get on this thing, aren't I? Because it sounds like a warning just to.
Oh, I've just
get
had a
completely
thought.
away. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
I've had a thought with my thinky brain.
Mm-hmm.
Al Said fella, he didn't get named.
No,
did
he didn't. No, did he make it this far though?
I think he made it further, didn't he? Let's go. No?
No, I would say.
Oh, he went to the same place. He saw a flash of
he-
light.
He saw a flash of light, but he didn't open up the tomb or anything.
Ah, you're right.
Why did he see a flash of light? Who was
So
in
I was
there?
having a thought that because he was carrying the statue, that somehow that would
Yeah, I was
stop
thinking
him
the same
being
thing.
named. But I don't think that's what's going on.
But I don't think he made it that far in.
No.
The letters shall be renewed eternally. Horus will always have.
He got to
power
the
over
back
you.
of the throne.
Yeah, yeah. So I was right
Inside
about
He
this
that.
didn't,
place.
get any, he didn't
So-
get any further.
I was right about that. So when we said
But
that-
hang on, where's the back of the throne from our point of view?
Well,
Is
that's
it in
all
that?
the way back. That's it. That's
So
it.
he did go past all this.
He went to the. He
I
didn't get
think
to the
you're
final
confused,
chamber.
Dave.
Eh?
All this stuff is happening up on the surface.
Yeah.
We went in through the crack. We went through a small area. It all happened very quickly.
Yeah.
We went through a
It's
small
like just a long corridor.
corridor.
It's an Egyptian tomb. They're not vast labyrinths
And
of
then,
doom.
and then there was like a throne,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we went behind that, and there was a passageway that had been bricked up.
Yes.
That's basically it. And,
That's how far he got.
and yeah, based on the previous description from Al Said, so I was right about that, even though people said I wasn't.
Yeah, Dave.
That's where Al Said also went, and that's where he saw a flash of light.
Yes.
Okay.
But
not
then he had some kind of bloody
epiphany.
mind trip or something.
Yes,
about
he had a mind trip.
flying through space or some crap. I don't know what was happening. Maybe that's what's happening to our colleague right now. He's like, hey, yeah, I'm in another universe.
Well, yeah. But he
If
seems
this
to
was
be very
Norse
dead.
mythology rather than Egyptian, then obviously when he sat on the throne, he saw the canopy just like Odin does as he looks out over the 9 worlds. But that's completely
As
irrelevant.
long as they're not gnomes with fingernails. Dave knows what I'm referencing.
I still think it's a crashed spaceship and it's got a three-dimensional holographic skewing
So
scrying
he-
program.
So
So he mentions a larger black idol.
Yeah, you found an alto.
yes, you have a picture of it.
Yes. We don't have that. We don't have that idol.
Oh, you have the idol you got a picture of. You found that one in the thing.
What?
You don't have the idol he took with him.
No,
But
but we
there's-
have the, we
you
found
have
the
the oth-
larger
You have
black
the
one.
other idol. Yes, yes, it's there.
The other
Whereabouts?
idol.
Whereabouts is it in relation to me? The large black idol.
It's just up the way in one of the alcoves.
God, when did this happen? This all happened so
Yeah,
fast.
that
I
was
did.
it. Okay, I want to go.
I handed you a picture of
It
it.
might be somebody else's
Well, I
turn,
didn't
but I
know
want
what
to
was
go.
supposed to be happening.
I want to
exactly.
go back to that idol when it's
You
next.
can.
I was about to say.
I can still in this turn go back to
Would
that
somebody
idol.
like to give him the picture of the idol?
Yeah, I've seen it. But it's the
Yes,
yeah, it's
probably
this thing. Yeah,
very
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
you've seen it. Yes, yes, that's it.
All right, I want to go around behind it and read any inscription.
It's
that's
only
on it.
about a foot high, so
I'm thinking, look, it's just a theory.
Yeah.
But possibly by carrying the idol, you don't get named to death.
Maybe I'm gonna see.
Because Saeed was carrying the idol and he
Yes.
didn't get named to
This
death.
is going to be a theory that I was
We don't
gonna
actually
test.
know that
Yeah.
Johnny's been named to death. We know he's gone down.
Mm.
He might be dead,
Is there an inscription on the
Or he
back
might
of
be
the idol?
communing with the cosmic orb.
but he
Not
might
on
be
the back of
only
the idol, no.
mostly dead.
It's just plain as it is.
And we don't know what the. Well, is the idol literally an idol of the black god? Is that what we think it is?
Well, we don't know, do we?
Where the black god is. Okay, we don't know.
Okay, can I pick it up?
Oh yeah, you can pick it up. It's pretty. It's moderately heavy, but it's only like yay big.
Okay,
It's made of stone. You can kind of pick
I
it
will
up.
pick it up and I will head back towards the chamber, and it can be
Yes.
somebody else's turn while I think about what I'm going to do.
Okay,
now.
that's
think
just
about
Urban
my
and
life
Saxon.
choices.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be joining you?
Do you want to get memed and die?
Yeah, I'll come join you.
Okay, Urban's joined Dave.
Mm-hmm.
That just leaves Saxon.
That just leaves. I hope there's not like more of these Arabs we have to fight off because this. We're.
Unless you want to. We could arbitrarily copy and paste, temporarily copy and paste somebody else's fighting skills so I could shoot some of the Arabs.
Just
Oh,
get
that's
out
right.
the
You don't
door and
have your
shoot at him.
flippin'
Yeah,
character, do you? Okay, I'm going to assume you have
Oh.
a generic bloody. Okay, I'm going to assume you've got a Colt 45
Yep.
and your skill is free.
Okay.
Oh god.
So I need to roll 17.
Oh god.
Well, you know, he didn't bring his character
Yeah,
sheet,
Should we
so
actually move Saxon's
Well, we-
character
we-
into
we-
a
Why
place
would
where
we,
he might
why
be able
would
to
we
shoot
do
from?
that?
Yes, move me up to the just outside. Yes.
I totally forgot you didn't bring your.
So, sorry. I didn't realise you hadn't remembered. No, that's fine. Okay, so 17 or better. 14, no, miss.
Nearly.
Now, how many shots are a Colt 45?
3,
Okay, it's rock.
2.
No, that's very bad. And 19, it's a hit.
But it's a -4 for moving.
Bugger.
Very good point.
He
Okay, so I
hit.
miss.
Who are you even shooting at?
The
Who
one's
knows?
up there, straight ahead. The second one, the furthest from me.
And the range for that would be. Okay, so you get a plus. Okay, I'm going to say +2 for the range.
Well, then he'd hit. Then he'd be over 20
Okay,
because he rolled a 19.
he's wounded.
Okay.
You're round. This guy decides to run away. The wounded guys start to crawl away.
Should we try and catch one and
That one's
and
not crawling away 'cause he's
interrogate them?
dead.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Should we try and capture one of these guys and interrogate them?
That's not a bad idea.
Sure.
Can any of us run fast enough to catch one?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
the
I
wounded
would have
one's
said
easily.
so. I would have said so.
Yeah.
I guess I'm doing it.
Let's go up there without
I
dragging.
don't think
We
need
can
to
follow the
move our
blood.
characters around for this shenanigans.
If we catch 2 of them,
Then we've got a
then we can
spare
do the
for
old
torture.
Psychological games where we pretend to kill one in front of the other.
Well, look, I'm willing to show mercy to these guys, depending on who. they
Yeah,
are and what
I
they're
must
up to.
confess, I don't want to kill them if it's not necessary.
No. I'm talking about pretending to kill them. you know, like in all the superhero movies where they drop them off a helicopter and then you find out the helicopter's only one foot off the
So
ground.
let's collect all the wounded rather than let them crawl into the desert and die slowly of
You have
dehydration
You have
and
two
vulture attacks.
wounded people.
Yeah.
All right.
You actually have 3 wounded people because I've got a dirty, great big hole in my left arm.
Well, and so do I.
In that case, we should bandage everybody.
Let's. So
Including
a
removing
round of first
Oh, hang
aid
on, hang on,
required.
hang on. I've got 8 in medicine.
Oh god.
Brilliant.
Here we go. Roll the dice. Don't roll a 1.
8 in medicine is actually not very good.
Better than the rest
Better
of
than
us.
what I got.
14.
Plus 8.
No. 14.
You'll be better. You'll be good. You'll be good. Yes. I'll pat you down.
Okay, that didn't work, so I'll try the next one.
Okay, you could. There's 2 people. I'll let you do 2 people.
What about us though?
14.
You'll be good too. Oh yes. Oh yes. Just patting the heelys.
Sorry,
You
I
feel
thought
good.
I thought I
Alright,
was
enough
doing
with
you
the-
guys.
Ray's doing the best effort ever to make them feel comfortable.
Sorry, I was actually trying to heal these guys.
Okay. You'll be
Here
good.
we go. Oh, 16. And 16.
That's
The
the
dust
best
is-
patting down ever.
Dust do not like them.
All right. So much for that.
Later on, you might think to boil some water.
Now.
Right, back to the other people.
Oh yes, these idiots.
David Urban, who are not idiots.
I don't know. They're about to step into the chamber with the idol of the Black God because I told them to.
Okay, how are you doing this? Describe your actions exactly. His mind has gone.
It could be that because I have the idol of some kind of relation to Horus, so therefore it'd be seen as friendly, or I've stolen something from Horus and you'd be extremely pissed off.
I just think.
But your
let's-
theory is that that's how he'd gone
Yeah.
on his adventure.
Yeah.
He had
Is
the
that
idol
worth
with
my
him.
life? Because it doesn't sound like I'm going to live through this. If it's not going to be you take 3 wounds to your right arm, I don't think. But it's going to be your head fucking explodes.
You take 50 wounds to your head.
Roll for half.
Could we put the statue at the entrance and back away and see whether,
And then
because
push
we
it
put
in
the
with
pole in and the pole got named, should we just put the statue in to see whether it gets named? Yeah. How quickly?
It's a
Because I was
stone,
in
though.
the
It's
in the
not- I don't
bathroom.
think
How
anything will
quickly did it
happen.
happen? Did you like put it in like straight away, or was it?
I was the
Was
one
it-
with the stick. Yeah, so we went
It
to try
happened
and
straight away.
Yeah, went to try and poke what's his face who
Yeah.
was lying on the ground, and he just
Yeah.
got named
Straight away.
straight away.
And just light. There was no sound.
There was
no
a
nothing.
flash
You
of
didn't.
light.
Is
It
that
seemed
true? There was no sound.
Pretty
no
much a
breathing.
flash of light, no real sound.
Vaporized.
The bit you're
How much can I
holding
see
vapor.
in this
I don't
chamber?
know what
I can see
happened
a
to my
throne
hands. Apparently
at the other
nothing.
end. Is that right?
It's
The end of
pretty,
it got
it's pretty
burned.
dark. The only reason Dave could see something is because when the flash of light happened,
What
he
did you
could
see?
see a chair.
Another chair. With
That's
a
it.
flash
No
of
other,
light was
no other
coming.
markings. No nothing. Just the chair.
It's like you know.
Try and remember, man. It's important.
You know, like when it's nighttime and somebody comes up and
Yeah.
with a flash camera and goes ka-chang in your face. It was like that.
Exactly.
Wonder what my new character is going to be. Like.
You could just walk away, you know.
You wouldn't be
We're going
afraid
to tie
of
rope
cats.
around it and throw it in and then
That's
pull it back
true.
out again.
If there's a large fucking
Thing
cat in
is,
there,
it's a
I'm
stone.
going
Does it really matter? Like, you put it in, the stone, something that disappears.
Yeah, but me putting it in might get me hit.
We'll tie rope around it and throw it in and then
That's
pull
probably
it back
I was
out.
supposed to say. Okay. Maybe
So-
we could try that.
Okay, so you tie a rope round the statue.
Yeah.
You walk round round where the chair is.
Yeah.
First thing you see is the chamber entrance is now blocked by what appears to be like solid stone.
Well,
But where's the guy?
The entrance is just blocked with solid stone.
Where's the guy?
He's probably on the other side.
But he was half hour, wasn't
Is
it?
the crow-
No,
No,
no, he's already
no,
3
no,
feet
he's
Is
in.
the crowbar with
He
him?
rushed into the chamber.
Crowbar's on the floor next
He
to where it
rushed
was.
into the chamber, got promptly named.
The crowbar's with them, not with.
Can I
Not
can I
with him.
see? I just want to test
No,
whether
the
this
crowbar's on your side.
this
He's
stone,
on the other side.
like it could be like an illusionary cat. And I'm just gonna.
Don't bother.
But before you do that,
Oh, God.
suddenly
Guess what?
Flash of light.
it's like, oh god.
We've done it again.
And
Well-
if we watch the video, we know what's coming next.
Yeah.
You're kind of in the chamber, but you're not, and you can you see almost everything around you. The
You are
chamber.
holding the idol
The
right now?
chamber is like you can kind of see the next chamber, but you can't really see it. It's
'Cause I
kind of
couldn't.
blacked out. But
'Cause
you
I
can
couldn't.
see beyond it, and you can see the surface, and you can see them, and you can see everybody running away, and it's like, and there's like 50 cats around you in a circle.
Are you shitting me about the cats?
No, there's like 50 cats just there, staring at you,
Oh, fuck.
and you can see Mars.
What do I see?
Oh my god, they're the cats from Antha. Oh shit, we're doomed.
You can see everything. You're a god.
I already knew that.
And what do I see when he does this?
You can't see anything. You just see a flash, and that's it. You're just staring at him, and he's just there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What do I see?
What's the look
He's
on
just-
his face?
He's just standing there, perfectly
In front of the
still.
wall
Yeah,
with the statue.
yeah,
Is he drooling?
probably. Probably from the cats.
How did the cats make you drool?
Look, it's already weird enough. All right. So I'm going to.
And you can see the Great
Yeah.
Pyramid of Seldon,
Okay, so this is.
who you are an avatar of.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no.
I know that.
So is there a Stargate here?
There's something going on. He's having an astral travel experience, it's for sure.
Can I touch his shoulder?
You get no response.
As I'm looking at the cats, I say, what is this place? Maybe the cats talk.
She will explain.
She will explain. Okay, I'll look around me to see if I can see the she that the fucking cats are talking now.
You're back in the chamber, and everything's normal.
Hey, you didn't get named.
Something to look forward to.
I tell you exactly what I saw and what happened.
Did I hear him talking to the cats?
No. He
Yeah, I
doesn't.
didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. Nothing happened. Touch you, nothing happened.
Clearly, he was having a stroke.
Psychic communication.
What happened to the bloody wall, though? It just went, there's new stone there. That wasn't
Yeah,
there
it's
before.
just there's new stone. It's like concrete or something.
A
It's
question.
stone.
Although I'm not there, so I probably can't ask this. But
You can
there
probably
was-
go down there now. There's nothing to impede you all.
A
Well,
thought
remember
occurs to me.
You have two dudes.
Yes.
The hole in the wall that Lord John had broken has fixed itself up. But
No, it hasn't fixed itself up. The stone blocks are still at your feet, sort of thing. But there's
that's
no
what I was going to
solid-
ask. The hole has been sealed. Has
It's
it
been
been
sealed.
sealed with the stuff that Sir John broke away? Obviously, it's not. The bits and
No.
pieces.
Yes.
So there's
That's
extra
news,
mass coming from somewhere.
There's extra mass, yes.
it's been secreted.
Teleported in.
No, secreted. By Cybermen.
I hope it's not.
Do, 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 do.
I'll be very disappointed if it's outside them.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
so I
Options.
let's talk to
so I
these
hear about the
Arabic-
cats and I
Let's
panic
talk
somewhat.
to the Arab fellas.
Okay,
Does anyone speak Arabic?
no, but I'll bet they speak. I bet
Nobody
they speak
speaks
English with
Arabic?
an odd
Okay.
accent.
Let me check what languages I speak.
French,
None of
German,
them
and
are
Latin.
Arabic,
No, I don't speak in Arabic.
but they probably speak English anyway. We'll find out. You sir, do you speak English?
Everybody
That's
speaks
not even
common.
Arabic.
No, it's Yabada. We should We should
Yup,
And
yup.
he
Yup,
speaks
yup,
fluent
yup,
Yabba
yup.
now.
let's inspect them.
Your TV.
Are they dressed
Would they
in
be speaking
the
Arabic or
fashion of?
Coptic?
They're speaking Arabic, yeah.
Are they dressed in the manner of the locals? Like there's not
Yes.
anything peculiar about their dress?
No.
Wait till they see I'm holding the idol and see what the
Any-
reaction that gets.
Any markings that suggest they belong to some ancient brotherhood guardian to the two?
No.
I just I because we're out of combat and things like this are possible. I just grab them a glass of a cup of water and give each one of them a drink.
They drink.
And then spit it at you.
Well, I'm kind of just trying to say a little bit of I bear you no ill.
What are we going to do now? If we can't
I
keep
say,
it
do
all-
either of you lads speak English?
No, they have your water giving techniques have not magically learnt them English.
None of us can speak Arabic? Who was studying the Necronomicon? Oh, that's right, he went mad and we left him in
He's in an asylum.
We left him in an asylum.
I've often told you bringing him back as an NPC to torture you all.
And speak Arabic.
Saxon's
And
our
I
character.
continue to maintain he would have escaped by now. So yes, you should be starting his villainous schemes. But that's for another
Yes,
adventure.
he'll be an NPC. He'll be the protagonist in another adventure.
The antagonist.
Sorry,
thank
the
you.
antagonist.
The deuteragonist?
The parantagonist.
Yes, I've created clones of you all to fight you.
Don't do that.
Right.
Stop. Screen's wobbling.
Now I've opened a portal to Nyarlathotep's domain.
But he won't talk to me.
Maybe you can
Okay,
have
help.
a cup of tea with him. Go!
These explosive collars will make you gentle.
Bring back biscuits from Nyarlathotep's own table. Now, back to this.
Okay, nobody speaks Arabic.
Nope.
We are at an impasse. They may be pretending to not speak English. You know what foreigners are like.
Well, that was kind of what I was trying to do. I was trying to say that if they were
What if we,
able to speak English but choosing not to,
what if we speak
Thank you.
English at them more loudly? Will that
and
help?
slowly,
And slowly.
And slowly.
with lots of hand gestures that mean very little.
Perhaps we should try going through all the languages that we speak successively.
Maybe,
How's
then
about-
maybe I should say loudly, well, if they don't speak English, we have no further use for them.
That's an alternative.
Yep.
Yes.
And the other thing I'm going to do is
This produces no reaction.
the other thing I'm going to do is go through their belongings, starting with the dead guys. Before these guys, I'm just looking for anything.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, I don't know, a set of a set of matches from the Pelican Club or something. You know, with "Meet me later," signed Carl.
In each of their pockets, you find a tiny, tiny little statue that looks exactly like that one.
Okay, they do belong to some kind of cult. Now this statue,
Drag 'em down here.
have we worked out what this statue represents at all? We just haven't.
Drag 'em down here.
All of the statues are black.
Well, they're kind of greyish
Drag 'em down
I
stone.
don't know, I could come up with a statue
Drag 'em down.
and see what they do.
Now, if I were to
Down here,
take,
you can have it.
if we were to take one of these little statues off one of these living chaps,
Yeah,
do they react in any way to that?
they just stare at you angrily.
Mm.
Yeah, they love their little statue. Wait till they meet the big one.
Bring 'em down here.
Might as well do that. Let's bring them
Okay.
down.
Okay, you've got them in the furthest chamber of chamberness, I'm assuming.
How are they reacting to this behaviour?
I'm still holding the 1 foot.
Well, I'm assuming
larger
you got them at
statue.
gunpoint.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
tied
but-
them up?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. How wounded are they?
One of them very. The
Ray,
others
Ray
are
gave him a
moderate.
good pat.
Just drag him by 1 foot like he's bleeding out. We'll just drag
You're
him down the
wounded
stairs.
yourself.
Yeah. Ray couldn't help me. What can I do? Do I have any pixies?
gonna
Do I have any pixie liquor?
Oh, it's the wrong game.
Ah, pixie liquor.
Yeah, we've still got.
No, he wants red jelly.
Oh God, no! Oh God, that was such a hit.
Remember the endless
I
strips of
don't.
paper
I don't.
that we had at one
It's the
stage?
only thing I remember.
The endless strips
Oh.
of paper that
How
we
we
had
were
to
supposed
manage.
to keep track of it.
Oh, nobody could keep track of it.
Oh, with
Well, I,
my.
don't,
What I
I remember
remember-
the ding-a-ling-a-ling monster.
Oh my god.
What I remember was that we were running out of blood, of the little piece of paper with blood on it when we really were actually badly injured.
Anyway,
You should still have some of those left.
God
Apparently
knows where they
not.
are.
So when they see the
Oh, maybe I've got them.
statue that I'm holding, what do they do? Oh.
They look kind of horrified and angry.
You have desecrated the thing.
I wonder would they be more
If the
happy or
old
less
guy-
happy if we were
the
trying to
guy
desecrate
from
it?
the 9th century had taken the little statue. How come you've managed to take a little statue?
I haven't tried to take it out through the crack in the thing. No, he found a smaller one in a niche.
How big's your one?
One like this big?
Yeah, about a foot.
Well, like that.
You took this small one out and started a religion.
I've got the larger one.
I've got
Good
one
one.
short.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a moustache on the statue.
Don't
See what
don't
they do.
desecrate it.
I guess the question is, are they angry that you got it, i.e. this is an idol of evil?
You could ask them. Do you
Or
speak
are they
Arabic?
angry about the political situation at the moment?
How about Coptic? Does anyone speak Coptic? Oh, do you know what?
Do they speak French?
They could speak French or Greek.
Well, I do speak French.
They speak Irish?
No, they don't speak French.
I speak French, okay.
They're not academics.
German, Latin,
No.
Colline, Pahun.
Look, I think
No. in the world.
Swahili.
French is not that uncommon for an Arab to speak. Well, not so much in Egypt, but certainly in Syria. Anyway, I thought Greek. I was thinking Greek, because if they're not Muslims, because they seem to be, adherents to some much more ancient thing than Islam.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't know. Greek might make sense, but
I suppose we could make as though we were desecrating the idol.
Oh god. Why do we
That's
want to miss
just
these
about
guys?
already.
No. Okay, we're not going to
How long is this tunnel?
how about
to where-
ancient Egyptian? Can anyone speak ancient Egyptian?
How long is it from the crack to the sealed up door?
Maybe about 100 yards.
So trivial walk.
Yeah.
I've got dynamite.
Oh god, you're not going to blow up the.
I'm just asking.
I thought you always carry 6 sticks of dynamite on you. Haven't you replenished yourself?
Well, let's
Okay.
inspect this magically appearing door. Maybe it has some. Although, should anyone approach it without holding the idol? Well, you did.
Well, Urban
Saxon
did.
did, yes. Alright. Let's just, touch it and push on it and see if
The
we
crowbar
can
can
work
try
anything
opening
about
it
it.
again.
It's slightly fuzzy to the touch.
It's fuzzy to the.
I think you're going to need a. Do you want to hold it with the idol?
It's fuzzy to the touch.
Hold the idol.
Do you want to hold the?
Hold the idol while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Give me the whip. I'll give you
I
the
didn't
idol.
see you do this, so I have no idea what's about to happen to me, do I? Alright, I'll pick up the idol.
No.
Almost exactly the same thing. And there's like 100 cats around you.
Oh my god!
Talk to the cats.
The
Talk
stuff
to the
And the
cats.
rest of us are seeing
I'm
this
so
thing.
getting
No,
a
you
cat
can't see a
phobia
thing.
after this.
Talk to the cats.
What's going on?
Revelations.
Revelations?
She will explain.
Who's she?
She. You're back in the chamber.
Anyone else want to talk to cats?
Can I have a look? Where's that? Where's that? Where's the thing?
There's this thing.
No, not that thing. The one with all the pretty pictures on it.
Oh,
Pretty picture thing. We've got so many things.
It's Pete's game. We're always going to have so many things.
Not there.
Is it this one? Is it this one?
It's everything but the
Is
thing.
it this one?
There.
Is it?
The one with the
Oh, here
picture
it
of the
is.
statue and the
Here it is.
hieroglyphs on it.
Here
I
it
made
is.
my perception check.
There it is.
Who would she be? Is she on
Isis.
here?
Could be ISIS.
Is Isis a she?
Yeah.
What does Isis look like? I never-
Because he did say that the hieroglyphics support Ra, Isis, and Horus.
Yes.
So the she could be Isis.
Now these are real paintings from
Yes.
real.
Yes.
Does that mean that
Life.
they're kind of a red herring? Or?
No, I specifically chose them for a specific
Except
reason.
that statue.
That's the statue I'm
That's
holding.
not. That's
Well,
not.
you're now
That's not an Egyptian thing, is it?
Technically, no.
Right. So it is from real life, but it's not.
Oh, yes.
He
I mean,
found-
it's very stylistically different.
yeah, he
And
found
in
it
fact-
on blackstatue.com.
Yeah, yeah.
The obvious answer is
Black
she
statue.
is Alan Quarterman's foe Aisha, but that's me being meta.
I'm just trying to work out if I don't know if there's any clues about. No, not that. Not that I can decipher.
Would we have understood better if we'd have been able to read the hieroglyphics, or is the
I've given you everything.
She will explain. Well, she better turn up and explain it to us then.
Why?
How long are we going to wait?
We all die.
And cats eat our bodies.
That's all fed up. It's all fed up by
the
the cats.
circle of life?
The cats aren't real, man. They're not real. They're imaginary cats.
Well, you know, in theory, the guy that paid us to be there is dead.
Can't get to him now.
We can't get
So we're not going to get
Why?
paid.
Now this
No.
door is fuzzy.
Well, we're only getting paid.
What
in
does
fame.
that mean?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it's
that's
supposed
It
to
has
be.
some energy signature when you touch it.
It's supposed to be stone. Does it mean it's kind of yielding to the touch?
No, it's not yielding. It just feels fuzzy.
It feels fuzzy.
It's really strange.
Is it like?
It feels a little
Does it feel?
astral.
Does it feel fuzzy like a cat feels fuzzy?
It feels fuzzy like
It's not fuzzy, fuzzy, but
extra dimension.
kind of
It's
tingling
like
fuzzy.
Is this
level
just a
fuzzy.
giant cat just sat with his butt in the doorway? No.
Yes, that's exactly what.
Yes, it's fuzzy like a cat's butt.
Fuzzy! Death by fuzzy.
Okay, it's fuzzy, almost like there's a nimbus of energy around it or something.
Yes.
I like that word, the nimbus.
Okay. Does that mean we can walk through it?
A Mitsubishi Nimbus.
Well, it isn't yielding, so
No. What if we concentrate really hard?
and use the force.
You've got a crowbar.
You've got a crowbar.
We do have a crowbar. What amazing clue are we failing to use here? Is there an amazing clue? Peter seems to think so.
Must be pretty amazing.
And this is nothing. Oh, you have everything over here. Except that I don't need that. Or the crowbar.
But it was really long, and really straight, and really heavy.
Be a spear.
These ones are just saying, you should not
Oh,
come.
too heavy for
You
this,
eat, no, none of that.
It's metal.
That's all this says. It's a bunch of posturing nonsense. That's all that is.
I don't
Where's
know.
the story of Saeed and
Sounds
his
like you mean
exciting adventures?
Here.
Gimme.
You're looking for a clue.
I've got some chalk. And it's spade.
Okay.
could start
What else
digging.
can there possibly? Looking at the hieroglyphs, is there anything of any obvious gaps? Any
No.
obvious places where we could stick hands?
No.
Well, we've been
Any
able-
equivalents of speak, friend, and enter?
No.
Okay, so
But,
this
but Urban has some chalk, so you can
this
make
is
one.
interesting. So in here it says like so Saeed pushes through the opening, which is presumably where we came in,
Mm-hmm.
stepped into a place that confounded his senses. Behold, a great tomb spread out before him, its broad avenues paved with diamonds, and what the hell is diamonds?
I'm assuming it's an old-fashioned way of spelling diamond.
Its arches built of... Did we walk through that? Was that the same thing?
We've
Was
seen
it-
pearls and diamonds.
Yes. I said pearls and diamonds.
Yeah, the site was not a ruin. Every stone was in place, every afterway intact, every doorway secure. It was as if everything was at the moment. There's doorways that we don't know about.
Every time you came to inscription, it was like an archway.
Okay. As he explored, he came upon the great entrance, ascended the marble steps. Did we do that? And
No, I skipped that bit.
entered the sanctuary. There he saw an enormous black idol of a god. We didn't see an enormous black idol of a god.
Well, maybe it was exaggerated.
Which puzzled. We didn't see any idol of any god. Or are you just talking about that thing?
That thing that
But he got that out of a little alcove on the way in.
he got a little one.
I just don't understand how these things match up. Where are we?
This is like a 15-10 story.
Yeah, okay, so when he was struggling through the wall, feeling his way along the walls, he struggled to maintain his footing. His hand, by chance, came upon a small niche, and there he found an object small but weighty, which...
That sounds very much like what we've got here.
Well, how small, how weighty. Anyway. I don't understand how these can line up. They don't seem quite the same. An enormous, how big is this thing we've got?
It's an enormous Roman, my lord.
Is it like this big?
Beautiful, I think he said.
Yes.
Doesn't sound enormous to me.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
With all the known, has wondered at the strange god as he took pains to observe it from all sides when he came to the rear of the idol. So, we have seen a throne with nothing sitting in said throne.
Yes.
Which presumably when Saeed was there was an enormous black idol.
Yes.
Right. When he came to the rear of the idol, instantly in the flashes of lightning on a moonless night, the darkness engulfed him, vanished, and everything around was the bride's mark, blah, 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 acid trip from there on in.
Didn't see any cats though that time.
No mention of cats. Okay.
I wonder how much of that was caused by attempting to shoot a cat.
All right, and of course, nothing about the wall beyond, like behind, which is what we're looking at. So
No,
it's just
he had a mind trick that he felt the need to leave.
Yes, I perfectly understand. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about this archway, which is now filled in with fuzzy stone. So that's where we're at right now, kids. We're at fuzzy stone.
Fuzzy stone.
Fuzzy stone.
Well, it is nearly 10 o'clock, so maybe that's a place to...
Yes, we could.
Yeah, because I don't know what to do next. Have a look.
We'll think about it.
Now, was there a miniature that went in here?
No.
No,
No, put your
no,
backers up.
don't put anything in there.
Okay, so
Just
we
don't put
back up.
anything anywhere, Saxon.
Don't touch anything, Saxon. He'll fix it all up, I'm sure.
Yeah, you don't need to pack it up.
Just find your character sheet.
Yes. Bring it next time, Saxon. Okay, is that my dice there? Is that one that's not raised or anything?
No, I don't think me or Ray brought any dice because we're lame.
I bought dice, I just decided to use other people's.
Lame.
Love that idea. Why do you keep doing this?
It's radar.
It's a new game. It's a
He's
new thing
deliberately
to
trying
play
not
with.
to be in this film. And it's a lot of fun.
I think I only got your shoulder.
Do you know what? The people watching
Can match
I
his
now
shoulder
see-
to his
can
DNA.
see behind your Games Master screen.
Oh, that's right.
They can see
Now
it.
they know everything.
Now they know everything.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
We did tell him that, but anyway.
Text the rest of us in real time. They don't even know our addresses. Seriously.
Jono, passing a maglev with a relative
Oh,
velocity
go
of
on, Saxon,
600
tell
kilometres
everyone,
per hour.
tell everyone on the internet we're out of contact.
Damn.
I thought you would have been out at the new airport today, Jono, to see the first takeoff and landing.
I didn't hear about that until after it happened.
What you
It's near our place.
The one with multiple names.
Yeah, they tested
Quite
it.
a, it's quite a,
I mean, they tested it with a twin engine Comanche, so I mean,
I didn't realise we were. I didn't realise we'd advanced that far.
We have.
The
Well-
Aerotropolis has begun.
yes, the Aerotropolis. Oh my goodness.
So I don't know if I told you I was on a. I didn't have
why
major
did
role
that
in it,
long
but
until it's open?
Won't they
Yeah.
destroy
I
Australia?
was on the Cumberland Plain Conservation Plan, which was all about, okay, how can we build all this stuff out in Western Sydney without chopping down all the trees? Oh, we can't really. Oh, well, we'll do it anyway.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, that's not, I mean, it's not completely fair. Badger's Creek was a paddock.
Yeah, Badger's Creek, I don't think involves a massive amount of environmental destruction.
But, well, so they had to come up with this, you know, it's a whole bunch of development happening in Western Sydney, and so there's this overarching conservation plan for the entire Cumberland Plain, which is kind of interesting. I got to go on a couple of field trips, that was fun.
Did you lose half your keys when you quit your job?
Well,
Got to see some
not till January.
critically endangered
Oh, okay.
Cumberland Plain woodland.